Alright, hopefully it's working now. Sorry about that. Everything wanted to break. Probably have like a million VODs. So let me just check that real fast. Now get out here, Google. I'm just going to see how many VODs we've made so far. Can I do an uptime command? Pretty sure the little funny guy... Yeah, well, it's either streaming for 11 minutes and 18 seconds, according to Stream Elements. OBS thinks I've been streaming for 5 minutes. And Nightbot thinks I've been streaming for 1 minute and 34 seconds. Oh, fucking standing. Let me just see really quick here. I'll mute myself if I hear myself talking. I just want to see how many VODs I've created already. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Well, I apologize to everyone for a million notifications. Twitch didn't want to... Yeah, thanks, Stream Elements. Hey, I've been streaming for 11 minutes, but I'm also now streaming, according to Stream Elements. Fucking outstanding. Delete VOD. Delete VOD. Okay. Hopefully we're good now. I'm going to get some angry messages from people about getting 3 notifications, but sorry. Twitch is broken sometimes, but we're live. That's what matters now. Brian was live, and live. Not much I can do. Oh boy. Someone's already yelling at me on Discord about blowing up their notifications. As if I have any control over these wacky little shenanigans at Twitch. Come on. Okay, well, I've sent my apologies. We're going to play now. Also, I'm not sure how noticeable it is, but I fixed the text down there. It's completely broken anymore. And I fixed the follower goal too. You know, kind of down over here. It's now no longer giving me a fake number. I don't know why it broke and thought I had 203 followers, but no, I have 196. Anyhow, Tycoon 2 today. Mixing it up a little bit. Having some fun. Let's see, campaign. We're gonna do the tutorials. So even though I know the gist of this game from old knowledge, and I tested it to make sure it worked, saw this stuff like, you know, the Extinct Research Lab, I don't remember. Hybrid tanks, I don't know how to do in this game. I know how to do them in Tycoon 1. That memory locked down forever. This one I don't remember. Like, elevated paths, I kind of probably remember how to do, but Skytrams and Jeep vehicles, I don't know. Jeep vehicles, again. Outstanding. I like how like almost everything's unlocked except for this. Does it tell me what I have to do to unlock it? No. Everything else I'm allowed to do. That's kind of funny. Anyways, let's go through these basic controls. I get 100 grand here to learn how to play the game. Outstanding. Okay. I'm not allowed to pause while this is on screen. Great. Alright. Well, welcome to Tycoon 2 tutorials. In the following tutorials, you will learn the basics of how to control the camera. You will then learn to move on to construction techniques and accessing all the information available about you. So, let's get started. Click the check mark to continue. Open the goals. Yeah, like stuff like this, I don't remember where our goals and crap were. Open the goal button by clicking the scenario goals button on the primary game button panel. Close the goal panel by clicking the X. Well, let me read it right here before we just immediately close out of it tutorial. Your scenario and challenge goals will appear here when you play a campaign or challenge game. Normally, this panel will update whenever you succeed, or fail, to complete a goal. The tutorials here are a little different, though, so for now, this is the only goal that will apply here. Or appear and not apply here. Alright, cool. Great! Return to goal panel anytime to see what your current goals are. Now you should learn how to move around the world. Click the check mark to continue. We need to practice by moving the camera around. Scroll the map by using the WSD arrow keys or by moving the mouse cursor away to the edge of the map. It's just, I can't do mouse cursor right now because I have to place in a window or else everything breaks. So if I try to use the mouse, I just go whoop off the screen. Whoop, whoop, like that. And I guess I can kind of, put it right pixel perfect towards the edge, but we're going to WSD this. Let's work easier for stream. Scrolling the map will allow you to view and monitor various areas of your zoo. Click the check button on this panel to continue. Zoom in and out using the camera control zoom buttons on the primary game button panel. That's really a mouthful. The camera control zoom buttons on the primary game button panel, or use the mouse wheel if your mouse supports this function. Yeah, we're just using mouse wheel. Zooming in gives you a close-up view of everything in the zoo. Zooming out gives you a better perspective of the overall structure. Click the check button to continue. Well, these animals are happy. Rotate the game map by using the camera control rotate buttons on the primary game button panel. You can also hold the control key or click and hold the left mouse button while moving the mouse rotate the camera. Yeah, see, the same thing you used to click on things is also your rotate, which is a little cursed. Rotating allows you to view buildings, animals, and guests from different angles. Click the check button on this panel to continue. Enter Zoo Guest Mode by clicking the Zoo Guest Mode button on the left of the primary game button panel. Whoop! In Zoo Guest Mode, you can walk around your zoo by pressing the left mouse button. Normally, when you enter Zoo Guest Mode, the mouse cursor is hidden. So that your view is unobstructed. Toggle your mouse cursor on and off, or switch to photo mode, press the mouse. Right click the mouse. Okay. You can also walk up to a piece of trash and clean up. Okay, so right click gives me my shit back. So control lets me rotate. Okay, that's cool. So use the left mouse and use the move. Okay, well I guess the movement keys do include WSD. Sarandella, hey, welcome on in. You played the heck out of this game. Yeah, I played this a lot as a kid. I'm back in Zoo Tycoon 2, Zoo Tycoon Tuesdays mode. I'm just doing Zoo Tycoon 2 today because one of my friends is gonna play this game later tonight. So I'm like, I don't want to play this game right now. But yes, we're just going through tutorials real fast because even though I remember the gist of this game, I don't remember like every single button went. It's been like, I was gonna say 10 years, but longer than 10 years since I've properly played this game. Probably since like 2008, 2010 range. Probably the last time I actually played this. Probably even like 2008 or so, 2007. So we're gonna walk up and hit some things. It's good to see you, Sarandella. Hope you're doing well. Great. You can also perform zookeeper duties in the same way. You can feed and water animals, groom them, heal them, and of course, rake poop. Tip! Doing these things yourself can mean you don't have to pay a staff member to do it. Very helpful for financially structuring zoo. Click the check button to continue. It's time to check out Photo Safari mode. Yeah, see the photo stuff I barely remember. Click on the Photo Safari button to bring up the camera. In Photo Safari mode, you can use the camera to take photographs of anything you do. Just press space bar to take a picture. Again, right-click the mouse from the mouse control off, and now just click the check mark. Okay. Oh, we're not actually practice taking photos. Okay. Return to the overhead view. Click on the overhead view button. Okay, what do we got here? View the overview map button by clicking on overview map button. Primary control game. Yep, okay. Overview map gives you a broad layout of your zoo. You can quickly jump around from place to place in your zoo by clicking on any location. The map legend lets you toggle various objects on and off. To close overhead map view, click the X. Or we can just click on anywhere in the map. We can cheat. Press F1 to open Zoopedia. Oh yeah, this thing I never used. Welcome to Zoopedia. Zoopedia, your information about all the information stuff. It contains information about game controls, animals, objects, yada yada. You can pick the purple button to get there. This is just your information thing. Uh-oh, dromedary camel ain't happy. Click the check button to continue. If you want to continue playing the next tutorial, click the check mark. Or if you wish to remain menu, press the X button. We're not allowed to have fun in this world. Okay. We're forcibly booted out of here. It's not, well, would you like to continue playing this map? It's, no, you can go back to the main menu, or you can keep playing. Those are your options. Alright, we're going to learn the basics of construction, basically make an exhibit, change terrain, add animals, provide paths. All that fun stuff. Let's click on check mark. Okay, click on recycle button. Great, now you can use recycle button. Look for a solitary tree located by an X, this baobab tree. So I want to kill the baobab tree, but apparently we don't care about this little... where the hell you are. Dandelions. Okay. Boom. Good job. See, in this game you don't have to pay to bulldoze trees. You get paid to bulldoze them. It was like that in Tycoon too, but like in Roller Coaster Tycoon, I'm pretty sure you pay money to remove trees. You receive cash for recycled objects, but it'll only be a portion of its full purchase price. You can't recycle animals. Yeah, no shit, you can't recycle an animal. That would be terrible. Click, that won't be right. Yep. Whoops, we really wanted that tree. We did? Okay, click on the undo button. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. You can undo to reverse the last thing you did. This is very handy if you've made a mistake or just don't like the way something looks. Note that you can only do the last thing you did, but undo any action, including an animal placement and terrain change. Click to check to continue. It's time to start building. Yes, construction button. Construction button is where you'll get all your, man-made stuff, such as fences, paths, zoo buildings, scenery objects, and all our man-made objects. Okay, fences are the most common way to keep your animals in your guests out. Click on the rectangle button so we can make a rectangle. Nice and easy, unlike Tycoon 1 where you kind of with the lines. The rectangle mode lets you easily make an enclosed exhibit area. Click check mark to continue. Find the rectangle area. It's located with... yeah, we're right there, obviously. Then create a fence area. Click on chain link fence. Click on the ground anchor. Oh, we don't even have to drag. We can just click one, click two. Cool. Oh, we can trap the zookeeper in here because he wandered in here. Yes. We can... prisoner. Haha. You're a trapped zookeeper. Great. Now you have a basic enclosure. Later, you can try the octagonal, make the octagonal rubber. Yeah, see, I don't really build the octagon ones ever. That's just... the amount of times you want an octagon is fairly low. And if you want something similar to an octagon, but not quite an octagon, you'd obviously have to do it manually. So that button I've never used except for playing around. Or the rubber band mode to make single sections. That one I've used a lot too. I usually just end up using the rubber band one. Just click this to continue. Now it's time to place a staff gate. Select the staff gates and place over the fence area you just made. The gate person will snap into position. So kind of similar to Tycoon 1. Except for you don't have to have a gate, and you can have multiple. You don't pick just one. But we'll put it kind of right here so the guy can get out. You want to make sure your enclosed areas have gates so your staff can get in or out. Right now we're only using the chain link fence, but there are all kinds of different fence types. Staff gate will automatically work on any type of them. Click the check button on this panel to continue. Click the scenery tab. I just want to fix one thing actually. Can I pause? Thank you. I just need to fix something on OBS real quick. Sorry about that. There we go. Back to this. Oh, I clicked the wrong button and I just killed the tutorial. Whoops. Alright, well we can just speedrun the tutorial. I accidentally killed it. That was on me. That was a Brian mistake. Actually, no, fix OBS there. That's not the game's fault. Yep. Check button, recycle. Yep. Yep. Speed runs. See, we're almost caught up before we accidentally left off. I just wasn't looking and just hit the wrong button. Yep, now we want a fence. We're not fence a gate. What happened to our baobab tree? We undid bulldozing it, but still missing? I don't know. Alright. Now I have a donation box selected. I wasn't reading all this text. Great. Let's restart this again. Because I did not pay attention to what the text is, and the baobab tree vanished, so I'm a little confused as to what's happening. I've broken the tutorial. Okay, this time we'll just go slightly slower and not break everything. 'Tis the fun of Twitch streaming, just breaking your entire thing. In the following tutorial, you will learn the basics of, yep. Click on recyclables. Great. Recycle our baobab tree. Undo it. Build. Rectangle. Fence. Yeah, I'm probably the first person that's ever like screwed up that tutorial by somehow like glitching it out there and removing the baobab tree. Yep, octagon we don't care about. Make the gate. Now I'll actually read what the text says this time. Right now we're using, alright, you want to make sure, we're only using chain link fence for all sorts of fences. Staff gate will work on any of them. Click the scenery tab to open the scenery by panel. See, this is a text I forgot to read because I just started going on speedrun mode here. Okay, click on the scenery tab to open the scenery by panel. Here's here's where you'll find useful and decorative objects that you can place in your zoo. Normally you'd see many objects on the scenery by panel, but for now we've narrowed it down to just one, the donation box. Click the check button on this panel to continue. You have the donation box selected. Move your mouse around the world to see a preview. When item is on your cursor, you can rotate using the carrot keys, or whatever these things are called. Fake arrow keys. That's a green arrow pointing at it will show you which way people approach to it. Yep, okay. That's green arrow pointing to it. This shows the side your guest will approach. Make sure it isn't blocked by anything. Yeah, so this is what the rotate buttons were. The little fake arrow trees. And then place it near the fenced area. We'll put it right here. That's near. You should place donation boxes near every exhibit. If guests can't find a donation box, the cash will stay in their pockets instead of going into yours. It's often a good idea to place multiple donation boxes so that guests won't get inconvenienced in any way. Click the check button on this panel to continue. Open the path tool. You'll see there's a number of different paths you can choose from. Guests don't care what type of path surface in your zoo, but they do care that there is one. Click the check button on the panel to continue. Paths work like fences do. Click on the path. Click on the ground, anchor the path, then move to see a preview where the path will go. Click again to place it. Notice the path in the map is. Notice that the path in the map is very narrow around the rectangular exhibit area. Okay, make it wider. Even though we just put this donation box in our way. So. Oh, we're just putting one single line down apparently. Okay. I want to make sure you'll want to make sure that your paths lead to your exhibits. I'm doing really great with talking today. Guests stand on paths with few exhibits, so if your paths are too far, they won't see your exhibits. They'll miss out on great animals, and you'll miss out on their donations. Yup, you'll want paths leading to those donation boxes too. Click the check button on this panel to continue. Click on the building tab to access the building by panel, and you guessed it, this is where you'll find buildings to place in your zoo. Wow. You'll find all sorts of buildings on the building by panel, from food and drink stands to restrooms and more. Click the check button on this panel to continue. Now purchase a hot dog food stand, a pretzel cart, and a soft drink stand. You already have the hot dog food stand selected. Move your mouse over to see a preview of the selected object. Selected objects, just click on them. Notice the green arrows, access arrow, which is where they can go to get in there. Now place for each one. So we can use our handy dandy carrot keys. Right, I tried to move the mouse over to the pan, but we can't really do that with being in a window. So pop that there. We'll plop that there. And we'll put the pretzel cart somewhere funny, like over here. If guests get hungry, thirsty, and need to use the restroom while visiting your zoo. If you don't provide them with these amenities to meet these needs, they might leave prematurely and take their cash with them. Like exhibits notice box, make sure your guests have paths leading to all the great amenities. Click the check button on this panel to continue. Boom. Selecting objects. Click on the pretzel cart that you just placed and use your select if. And if another, you can right click to clear if you already have something else selected. Hi. Great! You have the pretzel cart selected! Now that the information panel pops up, I don't care about all the things here. Cool. Click the check mark to continue. Many objects can be moved to our locations. Some can't be. Click the pick it up button to pick it up. You can also just click on the object once more and select, so you can do that. Like double click on things. So you have to kind of double click. You can't just click on it again, but. And we'll place it kind of over here. Why not? Remember, when an item is in your cursor, you rotate using the things, or by clicking and holding the left mouse button while you move the cursor. I don't want to try that. That just sounds like a oops waiting to happen. Click the check button to continue. The adopting animals. Click on adopting animals to adopt your animals. Is where you'll find obtain animals. Let me just practice real. Yeah, so you gotta double click. It's just as if it's selected, you can just click it once. That's a lie game. See, I'm single click. Well, you can't really see that I'm clicking, but take my word for it that I'm clicking on this normally. But if you double click, you can do it. So yeah, if you hold down the mouse, you can kind of rotate it, but as soon as you let go, it goes. So if you don't like your positioning, you're kind of screwed. So use the little beep boop keys instead. Taskbar doesn't appear. Okay, if I say go into taskbar, it doesn't show up on stream at least. Click on the animals button to open the animal adoption panel. There's real team animals for you too. Great. Now let's adopt an animal. Click on the check button to continue. You'll see that you already have the African elephant selected in your adoption. Move him over to the fence area created and put him in this exhibit that is completely wrong for him. Sure. Boop. Excellent. You now have a new animal. Guests come to see the animal, so if you have no animals, you'll have no guests. Select the Animal Food tab to open the Animal Food Buy panel. If you want your animals to thrive, they'll need to make sure you have both food and water. All animals require food and water, except for one like the weird like downloadable animals doesn't need water for some weird reason. Oh, I don't know if I got the patch that fixed that or not, but anyways. But they won't eat just anything, will you? Yeah, for the most part I will. Determine what they want to eat later, but for now just click check button to continue. Place a food trough of hay and a food trough of water in the exhibit. Boom. I'm gonna put them in cellular areas. I know we put them like parallel defenses and stuff, but this isn't our world. Great. Now they'll be able to satisfy their hunger and thirst needs. Remember, a hungry or thirsty animal is not a happy animal. Click the check mark to continue. Open the shelter tab. While an exhausted animal might sleep just about anywhere, most animals require shelter to meet the need for privacy. Click check mark to continue. But we have to research it. Okay, research. I kind of forgot about this. Certain advanced objects need to be studied more carefully before you have access to them. You can do this by choosing to research the object. Objects that need to be researched have a small beaker appearing over their icon. Press the research button on the object info panel to begin research on the object. It says right here it costs 1,000. It takes time and money for the research an object. Once the research has been completed, the object is available for purchase. Click the check mark on this button to continue. Wait for Elephant House to be researched. You can do other things while objects are being researched. It'd be a great time to look around the zoo. Once the research is completed, select the Elephant House and move the cursor into your zoo and place item. Well, it finished before you can finish reading. Cool. Okay, well, even though it's already selected, we'll select it here. Click and place it. Boom. Great. Research for Pursuit Ball is done. What? I didn't touch research for Pursuit Ball. Okay. Great. Your animal shall know its place with privacy. Click the check button to continue. Click the Animal Enrichment tab. Enrichment objects enhance an exhibit for many species of animals by keeping them active and entertained. There are many enrichment animals for now, but now we've selected narrowed it down to just a Pursuit Ball. And boop. Different species of animals have different levels of interest in enrichment objects for simulation. We'll get more into details about what items stimulate different animals later. Hit the check button to continue. Half of these are just like, we'll tell you more later. Did my webcam get really dark? Hold on. Open the landscaping panel. Hold on. No, do not hit return to main menu this time, Brian, after you fix your webcam. I just noticed I'm a little dim. Configure video. Is this a gain issue? No. Just exposures. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm a little less dim. Oh, I almost clicked return to main menu. Just return to game. Why is return to game way down here? That should be like up top. Return to main menu should be like down, like here where exit game is, and exit game should be at the bottom. That is not a well-designed menu. Open the landscaping panel by clicking on the landscaping button. Landscaping panels where you'll modify organic things like trees, rocks, and terrain. And plants. Landscaping tool is also where you have all the tools you need to create a proper habitat. Note the biome. Ah, good. Move through things so we find savanna. After you find it, click and drag. Savanna. You want savanna grass or you want grass and dirt? We'll just do grass. Here you go, buddy. Look at all that. Great job. Well, we did do a great job. We did a half job, and you've got a full smile. Animals tend to be exhibits that resemble natural habitats. Use the biome brushes, paint. Yep. You can pause the game. Oh, I want to finish this real fast. Good enough. Does it cost money still? Or is this fairly free? I think this might be free nowadays. Cool. I know it costs a lot of money in Zoo Tycoon 1. Let's close out. Okay. You can pause the game, press that button or the P key. Yep, it's not the space bar. It's the P key. Great. If real life beckons. That pesky real life. You can you can keep in mind though that you can also build while the game's paused. Oh yeah, I love building things when the game's paused. That way animals don't get miserable that you haven't met their needs immediately. Terrain is free, but adds rocks, plants, those not free. Yeah, okay. I just couldn't remember if terrain was free or not because I played a lot of Zoo Tycoon 1, recently, where you actually have to pay like $100 for each square. But yeah, no, I know that trees and stuff aren't free. I just couldn't remember if the terrain was free. Yeah, because this game's a lot easier in that regard than Zoo Tycoon 1, where you have to, fight with every single tile of what they want and pay a lot of money in the process. But, I just have to jog my memory of this game. Hire staff. Because 95% of this stuff is stuff I already know and remember, but there's a few things. You don't know if you ever played the first one? The first one's kind of like more challenging, but kind of fun in its own way. It's 2D, and you have like isometric views, like it's a 45-degree angle, and you can rotate it in 90-degree chunks. But the animals are a lot pickier in that one. Like this one, you just put down some grass, give them a toy, give them some food, and a shelter, and they're happy. In Zoo Tycoon 1, they want a specific number of rocks, a specific number of trees, they want a specific number of dirt, they want this much water, this much stone. They're a lot more kind of cranky and picky. Whereas this one's a lot more just kind of, put them down and have fun. This one's definitely a lot more kind of casual, chill attitude towards like placing things. And like they have like in Zoo Tycoon 1, see right here, this elephant's basically like, biome satisfied. In Zoo Tycoon 1, it wasn't a yes or no. It was like a percentage of 0 to 100. And they had a certain threshold they needed. Like a certain animal would need 75 suitability, for example, out of 100. And you'd get that by modifying like each individual square in its exhibit. So, there's a bit of a difference between these two. And like, for example, this dandelion doesn't belong in the Savannah thing, but I don't think he cares. You must have played because it looks familiar, but you certainly played this one so much more. Yeah, I played them about equal because I had played Zoo Tycoon 1 before Zoo Tycoon 2 came out. Once kind of Zoo Tycoon 2 came out, I just kind of swapped to that for the longest time, but, recently I did a few Zoo Tycoon 1 streams, so that's kind of more in my memory again. But one of my friends will be playing this later tonight, so I'm like, I really want to play this, because I've had this on my computer for a while. Because you can get this on Amazon for fairly cheap, and it has all the DLC in it, and, like, you can digitally buy it on Amazon, and they just give you, like, a little thing you download. And you can just install it, like, a million times. Like, you don't have to get a disc in anymore. You don't have to, like, write down a CD key. It's just, you go into your Amazon library, find where it is, and download it onto your computer. And it just works. Yep, so we're going to hire some staff here. You think you saw it from your old CDs? Yeah, that's what I was going to do, but I moved, and I was like, even before I moved, those some of the CDs were missing, so I ended up buying it before I moved again, but I had all these CDs at one point. The whole family had them, and I don't know where things have wound up, but this computer also doesn't have a disk drive, so I've had to get my USB disk reader, put the discs in. I think if you buy them off the CD, you have to have the CD in to play the game for, like, DRM. There's no DRM. You just download the game, install it, then you can just play for the rest of your life. And it was fairly cheap on Amazon last time I checked. I want to say it's maybe like $20, but you can probably find it on sale for cheaper on Amazon sometimes. But it's the version with all the deals. Yeah. Might want to look into it. Let me see if I can find it. Well, you can probably find it. I was going to try to look through my Amazon history and look for it, but if you go on to, like, you can just probably just Google, like, Zoo Tycoon 2 Digital Amazon, something like that. It'll pop up. And it says, like, digital, yada, yada. Like, if you see something that looks like you're buying CDs off of somebody for, like, some weird store, that's not it. It will say, like, this is a digital thing, blah, blah, blah. I will find this real fast, actually. Zoo Tycoon 2 Digital Amazon. Like, you don't have to buy it now, obviously, or anything, but I just want to try to see if I can find the link real fast. Buy used. No. Where is this at? Google is failing me slightly. Just give me 1 second. Here we go. I got it. Yeah. Boom. Okay. So, you don't have to buy this right now or anything, obviously, but for $20, you get the Ultimate Collection. It has all the DLC. I posted it right there in chat. It's a download. You know, so basically, it gives you a little thing, and if you can just download it to whatever computer. You don't download the whole game at once. You download and install it to your computer, and then you like double click it and it runs. It might give you an error message, but the error message doesn't matter. It just works. It works in Windows 11. I installed it here on Windows 11. Worked beautifully. Like the installer had like some sort of like weird little like error text in it, but you can just ignore it and tell it to go ahead, and it worked fine. So that's there if you ever want it. Again, no pressure. Obviously, you don't have to buy it today, but I just want to post a link so that you can find it there. I should make a Nightbot command later with that link, actually, if someone wants to buy this game digitally. I mean, yeah. There's also the High Seas. You know, this game is from like 2000, I want to say like 4-ish or something. So, you know, some people find a little kind of less legal ways to obtain these games. You know, they're old. Do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you to, you know, pirate anything, but that's always just another option. You know, especially if you own all the discs and you don't feel like getting a USB disc reader, putting the disc in there just for DRM every time I play a game. You know, but if you just want to buy it properly, no frills attached, no, you know, no risk, nothing. It's right there for $20. Easy. Anyhow, let's get back to our tutorial. The staff panel. This is where you'll find workers to handle general zoo maintenance, animal care, and guest education. I need to fix my webcam later. I just realized that because I got another monitor, so now if I'm reading my game, I'm facing slightly this way. And if I'm looking at chat, I'm kind of facing this way. So I have to figure out my webcam situation later. But, yeah, I have 3 monitors now. I have, like, unlimited power again. I feel like an evil villain. So we have, you know, entertainers that we don't need to deal with right now. The zookeeper specializes in animal care and will make sure your animals receive the food and water as needed. So they'll like refill things. That's basically what they're saying there. They're not going to like place food like in Zoo Tycoon 1, but if you have food containers, they'll refill them. And they'll wash the animals, treat their illnesses, collect the zookeeper, and move the zookeeper into your world. You can place them into the area. See, because in this game you can drop yourself down and take care of all this stuff, so zookeepers aren't as vital. Like, you actually want them just so you're not micromanaging every single little food container. But if you see a problem in this one, you don't have to go drag a zookeeper in and, you know, get his attention. You can just pop in, spacebar, 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 and be out in like 10 seconds. Excellent. Your zookeeper can now care for the African elephant. Click on the check button to continue. The educator will enhance the educational experience for your... Let's unpause the game. Why not? Educator will enhance the educational experience for your guests. Let's see more about him. What does he exactly do? Does he like increase donations? Probably. Increase your enjoyment. Oh, if there's podiums. Yeah, I don't really quite remember why you want these guys too much, but I guess it's kind of help happiness a little bit. You know, it's not like the tour guide in Zoo Tycoon 1. Boop. Educators need an educator podium to speak from, otherwise guests won't be able to hear them. Okay. So, I'm kind of surprised they never put tour guides back in this one. Back to construction. Thanks, game, for that. Click on educator podium. Okay. Don't forget the green directional arrow. In this case, it shows the position where the educator will stand to speak to the guests. So we want that to face the path then, obviously. Where do you want to be educational? How about right up to here? Sounds like a good place to be educational. There's an educator's podium to speak from. Here she can go to work educating your desk by educating. Okay, here we go. By educating your guests, you can increase the amount of money you receive from educational donations. Click the check mark to continue. Great job! This is the next tutorial to teach you more information. Yeah. I don't like how they don't let you play around these little tutorial worlds like they did in Tycoon 1. But it kind of makes sense. It's not really designed for you to play in, but... You don't want the smoke and mirrors to be disillusioned there. Okay, you'll glean information about your animals, staff, guests, buildings, and your zoo status. Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff available now. Nice. Let's start by learning how to get more information about animals. Click on one of the animals in your zoo to open it. Okay, why do I have fence selected? I don't want that. We'll learn about this camel here. Hi, camel. Great. You'll see notification that he uses needs. Yep. Number of icons indicate the state of his needs. Here's those icons. Click check mark to continue. Click on the picture of the animal to engage tracking. The camera will follow him around. Yes. That's a handy dandy thing sometimes. Hi, group of people. But right here we can see we have biome stuff. Hunger, thirst, sleep, exercise. Why is this flashing? I don't want to create him. Stimulation satisfied, social satisfied, hygiene satisfied, and privacy satisfied. I don't know why the create button's blinking all weird, but we're not creating them anyways. We're in this tutorial. Great, you can do this for guests and staff and anyway see what the person's up to. Click on the check button to continue. Who's making like phone calls in this game? I hear beep boop bop noises. Oh, ATM, okay. People hitting the ATM. I'm like, this game was like before cell phones were super popular. Why is there like someone just going to town on their like little cell phone? Now zoom in to get us by our selected view. Great. Or by view on select ammo. Great. A close view will help you see the animal's emoticons. What are emoticons? Wow, yeah, this game makes you feel old. Like, hey, you might not know what an emoticon is. Emotes, emojis, all that fun stuff. Wow. Yeah, I feel old now. Man, emoticons are brand new fangled things here. Emoticons for all your animals tell you about their needs, and we'll see more about them. It's like, you can see it right there. There's a little like food thing that appeared. Okay. When you're all done watching your animal, which we can't really view. Oh, no, we can't move this window. See, it's thinking about food. But click on check mark to continue. Great. Time to move on and learn about animals' needs. Yep. Satisfied need. It's shown for green overlay. It means it's all good. Well, if there's no overlay, it's even better. But green means good, yes. Yellow means, yeah, you probably want to take care of this soon. It means that the need is pressing. It means the animal will be soon be trying to satisfy it. Red is critical. If the icon here is shown red, it's indicated by the red LEDs I'll turn on behind me. Looks a little orange, but it's red. Don't turn off. The red icon represents the animal's hunger when shown with that icon, not the color red. You know what I mean? It's not being able to satisfy. It's a good time to check your exhibit to see if there's something wrong with the animal's just being stupid. In this case, you know, the right amount of foods are available. Why is this blinking? Next tab will take you to the animal status panel. Click on the animal status tab. Great. This panel shows you what the animal's current activity is and a few other things the animal's condition you want to be aware of. Here's where you'll find out if they're ill or pregnant. Or, expecting a new addition. Just say pregnant. It says it right here. Pregnancy. Well, I imagine it will. Oh, cool. We got a star already. Current activity standing. Is See right here, pregnant. No. Health, healthy. Happy, happy. Alright, last tab will take you to the general information tab. Boom. Excellent. Animal's gender. I mean, they could really fit this information with the last tab, but whatever. That's where you have to die. Prefer biome, what part of the world it originates in. Click check mark to continue. So you can see it's in the desert, low risk, North Africa, and she's a girl. Okay. You can also rename things right here if you wanted to. And here's what it tells you what guys like. This I do remember. You click on this button, it's just your handy dandy cheat sheet. You don't have to, trial and error, see what the thing likes. Like in Zoo Tycoon 1, where if you give him something he doesn't like, you see a little frowny face. This, it just tells you, here's things you'll like. Go for it. Especially like in Zoo Tycoon 1, certain animals don't like items that they should. Like certain trees that just go, I don't like that rock that much. I don't like that tree. This one, a lot more simple to see what they like. Excellent. All the animals objects here are filtered to include only ones that are useful to animals you've selected. You can choose objects from this panel and place them in your zoo just the way you did with the other. The other what? You can choose objects from this panel and place them in your zoo just as you did with the other. That sounds kind of weird, but anyways, the buy panel is covered in the second tutorial. Yeah, we know how to buy things. Click check mark to continue. Yeah, but yeah, basically you want something. It's like, oh, I want animal food. Some of these things kind of kill that panel there for some reason, but they'll open up like bigger windows. But you see right here, like, you want trees, plants, rocks, tank building, which won't apply. And this is a shortcut. Very fancy. Alright, close that. Locate a zookeeper in your zoo. You might find them. If they're not in the middle of doing their work, they'll be sitting on the bench like real people. Always be walking exhibits. Okay, well, here's a zookeeper. Nice and easy. Thank you, Valdez, for being right there. Great. Staff panel. Staff stats panel is where you'll see the zookeeper's current duty. Waiting for a job. Hit check mark to continue. Look under the staff assignment tab to see what he's supposed to be doing. Right now he's a free floater. He doesn't have specific, jobs to do. Like we can assign him to exhibits, just like Tycoon 1. Yep. Basically, they're saying depending on the zoo, if they're all free floating, they could all, have them walk from one end to the other, unorganized. So you can do this to, like, if you wanted to say, I don't know how this zoo is laid out, but if you want someone to take care of these two and not someone to take care of, like, stuff over here, you could. We're going to tell them to add a new assignment. Here's return to the flag post. Place the flag post in your zoo to exhibit, assign zookeeper to exhibit area. When finished, right-click the mouse to clear the cursor. If you assign the zookeeper to more than one exhibit area, he or may should become ineffective. I think they can handle more than one exhibit game. Come on. Give them a little bit of credit. Ooh, that fills in kind of cool. Oh, it's not even make us do it, but it's just basically showing like, hey, you can tell them to work here, here, and here. I guess it has to do a fill thing because it doesn't. Zoo Tycoon 1, like each individual exhibit is a concrete thing after you build it. Like you have one gate and you click anywhere on the exhibit and it's this exhibit. Whereas this is a little more kind of. Why is this like a separate exhibit here though? I guess you can separate things with cliffs to a degree. Make like new exhibits. I've never tried that and I don't really trust it, but apparently you can. Staff thoughts. The staff thoughts panel is where you'll see what your staff are thinking. Here you might find a little bit of insight about the way there's something standing in the way of them for carrying the animal's property. Okay. Well, he loves his job and the bench is comfortable. He has no obstacles in life. Click on the staff salary button. This is where you'll see their salary, which you can't adjust, and how long they've been employed. Again, this is information that could have been condensed into another menu when it's just a number that's very static. The salary isn't going to change ever. And the month employed is just like a little counter. Click share button to continue. Now it's like, guys, but like, you can put that in thoughts or just like current, right here, like staff status. This information could have easily been fit right down here. Alright, but anyways, let's go find a guest. How about you? Hello there, Leanna Crush Gulp. It almost sounds like a drink, like a Crush Gulp. Lemon Crush Gulp is what we'll call you. The guest activities and needs panel is showing you what the guest is currently doing, along with that account saying his needs, just like animals if needs. They have needs. If it's green, it's good. Yellow needs pressing. Red's critical. And so right here, this person wants to sit down soon. Let's click check button to continue. Yep, guest status tab to open the guest information panel. See, that's your cash inventory, which makes sense. Check mark to continue. Their favorites. Here you'll see the guest's favorite animal. Guests are likely to make larger donations if they can see their favorite animal, so stay on top of your guest's favorites if you reap in more money. Well, this person's favorite is the dromedary camel, which we actually have. That's kind of convenient. Check button on this button to continue. Click on the guest thoughts tab. Here's where you find out what the guest is thinking. Don't you read everyone's mind this way? Sometimes you don't want to know what people are thinking. It's better just to walk away some days. This might give you some ideas about what things you can do to improve the guest experience. Click on the check mark to continue. I like seeing Dromedary Carrier run around. Look at Dromedary Camel 2 calling Dromedary Camel 1. He looks so comfortable in his exhibit. Why is that not positive? That's just a neutral, like, oh, he's comfortable. I can't wait to see some animals. I'm giving the zoo a donation. I don't know which order he's going. Like, which one's the most recent and the oldest. Buildings have information panel. Oh, we got another half star. Cool. Buildings have information panels as well. Click on the food stand. And you might need to use your map if you can't find stuff. So we'll look at the map even though we don't need to. Which button is map? Again, oh, here we go. Map. But I can be like, aha! I can, you can turn off stuff like this if it's in your way. But let's look at the burger shop. Or it's a hot dog stand. Why does it show a picture of burger? Or is it just basic? To like food, drink, and desserts. I mean, is that an ice cream stand or? That's kind of case. So I guess it's kind of sorted by food, drink, and dessert. So I'm kind of curious if like pretzels count dessert or food then. Like, do you have a dessert desire? And you throw away this trash. There's someplace for me to sit down. I like drinking the soda. Okay. So the thoughts are at the bottom is oldest and they move upwards. Because right here they hope the line moves quickly, then they like the price, then they want to sit down, then she likes drinking the soda, now she wants to throw away the trash. I really like drinking soda. But no, they don't have a dessert desire, so I guess that's kind of weird. Oops, that's not what I wanted to hit. Actually, I could look at my buildings here and see if it sort by type. I don't think that'd sort by type for desserts. I'm just kind of curious what counts as a dessert technically. But anyways, let's open one of these like the game wants us to. We've been stalling and rambling. Okay, it shows you the price level. See, in Tycoon 1, you could actually input specific numbers, but here we just seem to have 3 options. Cheap, moderate, and pricey. Or however they want to, specify it exactly. What terminology they want to use. Some buildings might display slightly different information here. Oh, why are you? Oh, yeah, Randall Pinto there. Just sit down. Just a bench right there, dude. Okay, but basically right here, you can set low prices, normal prices, or high prices. Oh! Hey, Birdie! You Picarded me. I'm like, why is Picard in my zoo? So I started like, we are. Before I realized it was Picard, I'm like, something is odd in this game. I don't remember that guest voice. Going, we are. Yeah, how you doing, Birdie? Good to see ya. I'm just going through tutorials of this game to make sure I remember where everything is. And to inevitably help Chin later on today when he forgets where things are. Click on the Finance tab. This is where you find a balance sheet for how many months something's been operating, if it's making a profit or not. Not much on break yet, so you won't be talking much. No worries, Birdie. I'm just playing some tutorials, having a fun time. Chin is hopefully playing this today. At least that's what I think the plan is. I think they finished Viva. But instead of playing Zoo Tycoon 1, I'm like, Zoo Tycoon 2. Chin got me hyped for it. So I'm just going to throw out the tutorials again real fast, so when I inevitably experience Chin going, where the hell did this button go? Come! I'll know where it is. But here's the balance sheet. Tells you how many buildings are operating. More importantly, whether or not it's running a profit. So if something's not making any money, you can kind of go, no one's going to this one. See why. Like, is the path screwed up, or if it's just a bad position, or if people don't want it. If something's making a lot of income, therefore profit, you can know, okay, this is doing good. Or sometimes it might mean, hey, we can get a second one with this too. Like if all your food, you think you finished it. Yeah, I think he did too. And I know he got Zoo Tycoon set up. So I think we're doing Zoo Tycoon. Spot on compression. I wonder if I could actually do a chin impression. Hold on. I don't have it in me right now. I have to be listening to Chin, then I can like dial into it. Yeah. The button just doesn't exist, Birdie. It's gone. Just someone stole my button. There is no finance button. The lies. Yeah, kind of like that. That's the best you're gonna get out of me. Okay, so zoo status kind of gives us like an overview of all the things going on here. It's a really good way to just kind of look at a list of everything at once for a specific category, like building, animal, guest. Oh, there's more information in it too, apparently, than just that. Okay. This first information screen, there's a lot more in this window than I remembered. That's why we do tutorials. First information panel gives you some information on your zoo. You can mark your zoo as open or closed. Why don't I close my zoo? That seems like the worst choice to make. As well as alternate, adjust your admission prices. Free, cheap, moderate, and expensive, or whatever there. We can make the free zoo. Check mark on this button to continue. So we can have free price, low price, moderate price, and high price. And the game pauses itself when you're in the screen, so it takes up your entire screen. So that's Tycoon wanted to give you a nice little condensed window. You know, yay big. Pop in your corner. Nope. You get a big window today that you're not even allowed to drag around and, you know, put where it's convenient. It sits right here in the middle and you will like it. But yeah, so here you can find out the number of guests we have, the number of guests we've had total, the income we're getting with admission. Is this lifetime or is this like monthly? I'm not really sure if this is like a monthly thing or just a total thing, but you'll get more of this kind of information right here in Butsy escaped. Oh no. Yes, this is a more monthly view, so this is probably a lot more useful for me to look at. Well, we're in February and it's still saying like high number here, so I guess that's like lifetime, that first page. Gives you a monthly tally. If you're seeing lots of reds, you're probably spending more than it's receiving. Green is good, and this is one place you don't want to be looking through rose-colored glasses. Well, it depends. You know, if your construction and like adoption, for example, if those are causing you to go into red here, that just means you're investing, which is okay. You know, cash grants, that doesn't really have that much, but, you know, the other numbers you have to factor in. Like, for example, see right there, you know, suppose that we were like 300 in the red, but if our construction was like 2,000, we don't have to worry, because that just means that we are investing more. And sure, we lost money, but, you know, it's an expenditure we can control a lot easier by just building less. You know, it's not a bill, essentially. It's a, you know, just something you want to get. Yep, zoo fame panel. Oh, what about my zoo graphs? Are we not going to go through all these things? Or are we going to come back to them? The zoo fame panel shows you the amount, the status of the various elements that contribute to your zoo fame score, including number of animals, different species, and suitability of the exhibits. To view more information about these elements, move your mouse over to bars and click check mark to continue. I don't want to close this yet, so screw you. Number of animals, boom. Number of species, again, fairly self-explanatory. If your animals are happy, which they should be. Educational. Okay, let's see what educational habitat means. Seeing animals in native habitats, which means not screwing up, really. That's fine. Then the educator can help as long as... It says grouping compatible biomes. See, the educational thing, I'm not 100% sure on what you're supposed to really do sometimes with that. But, you know, it should be hopefully fine. But, you know, grouping compatible biomes. That one I'm not really sure what they mean by. Entertaining animals, make sure your animals are happy, and like rare animals help boost this too. Guest happiness, yeah, good luck with that. Guests are stupid and go, I need to use the bathroom, I'm sad. Even though I don't actually use a bathroom. Then if you release animals to wild, you get a permanent boost here. Okay. You'll see right here, donations. Donation box, which one is, you know, making the most, and what the average one is. You know, there's a donation by box, donation by animal, or species. I don't know what that first thing is there, but it's got a bunch. Then the camels have 31. Fractal has 26. I don't know what this first one is. It's by tour. We don't have any tours. Shows, we don't have any tours or shows. Here's like our buildings, so you can quickly see which, you know, what I was talking about earlier, if like figure out, hey, if this make a lot of money, is this something we want to invest in? Here you can kind of really look at and see like, okay, our drink stands are doing this, our food's doing this. So if all your drinks are like in the red, it means don't buy more of them. Whereas if all your foods are like really in the green, you might be able to get away with building their food stand. Obviously, you have to see too what the guests need. If you have a bunch of, you know, hungry guests, then you probably got to build more regardless, and vice versa. Zoo awards. We have no awards, no persistent awards. We have accomplished nothing in life. Outstanding. Zoo graphs or profit. That's fine. Monthly donations. Like obviously, the month you're in is gonna be dropped down significantly because we're only partway into February, so not much has happened yet. You know, monthly attendance. How many new people are going in? I assume because we didn't lose all of our guests, I don't think, and our fame rating. That's kind of just updates at the end of the month. Income to expenses. Okay, let's get out of there. Quick stats panel provides you a list of all the warm bodies in your zoo, including animals, guests, and staff. Don't worry, cold-blooded animals are included too. Click on that. All right, here we go. Here's, I guess, similar version of that window, those things we were just looking at, but in a different window to make it more confusing. Great. First panel shows you how the zoo animals in your zoo. You'll see icons that represent basic needs and other things like illness. Well, we're not on the first panel though, so let's actually go there. Well, Nile crocodile is miserable. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so you can see our things. Oh, moose was that one that I couldn't read earlier. This kind of breaks down all of the animals and what they're doing. This breaks down all your guests, including lemon crush gulp there that we were talking about earlier. If you any of the list, it's kind of funny that she ended up being the first guest there, the one that we looked at earlier. Sorry about that. Okay, well, if you any of the list, you can click on the animal or person to jump to it. The camera will begin tracking them. Don't you wish you could? No, I don't really want to track people that much. That's kind of a weird game. Very rarely. The only time I want to track someone is it's like, hey, this person said they'll be here in 10 minutes. It's been 20 minutes. Where the fuck are they? Are they almost here? You're like, oh, I just fucking text this person saying, you told me 10 o'clock. It's 10:15. Where are you? That's the only time I want to track people. I don't care what my friends are doing right now. They're off living their lives. I don't want to track them. I don't want to track my family. That's weird. No. Bad game. Hang on. We're officially changing you to Lemon Crush Cup. There you go. It's like fate. You keep showing up. Okay. Staff list. See what they're up to. Malcolmson, Valdez, and Narayanan. Narayanan. I don't know. They're waiting for jobs. You can find staff. See what they're up to. And then you can click here to close. But no, I want to learn about the zoo quick stats. What's this? Vehicles, our buildings, and our donations. Yep, okay. Now we can close out of there. Then learn more about the photo safari. Yeah, they just said, hey, there's a photo safari, and just kind of ignored it earlier. Why do I still feel like I'm getting, like, look dark? I'm going to turn on my LEDs here just to light up the room slightly. So, yeah, my webcam was acting up really bad before stream, and I had to play with it a lot. And it's still a little funky, but we'll figure it out later. But yeah, I just seem look a little dimmer than usual today. Okay. I mean, I got a new TV and stuff, so maybe the lighting angles don't work right anymore. I don't know. I might have to pull out the lamp a little bit into the center of the room. Okay, let's go on our photo safari. Boom! Hi, person. You can take pictures of anything in your zoo using photo safari view. Yeah, see, this is like something I don't remember whatsoever. So it's a good thing we're doing a tutorial. I know that exists, but I just don't remember anything about it. Click check mark to continue. No photo challenge is available. You can right click to view the message. Oh, here we go. Why is everyone screaming? There's noises in my fucking left ear there. The challenge asks you to take a picture of a dromedary camel. Think you're up for the challenge? Sure. Okay, you can walk around using the WSD. You can walk around using the left mouse button. Oh, that is cursed. You can just click to go where you're pointing. It's like a car. Okay, so you gotta find where my dromedary camels are. I think they're in here. But we can't... Oh, there's like windows we can look through. Okay, I was about to say, like, we can't open a thing in this... Yep. Yeah, because we don't have the prompt to actually like, do things. And if we hit spacebar, we take a picture. So, why are you angry? Fuck you, Bob Ross, motherfucker. Oh, you need to sit down. Well, there's a bench literally right here that no one wants to use. Like, my ass is literally like on it right now. Well, I'm glad you're learning. Maybe you can learn how to use a bench. Get out of my face. So, zoom in a little bit and spacebar. Excellent photo. Click on the check button on this panel to continue. Please don't make that noise in my ear. That sounded a little sus there. Right click to go back to the photo challenges. You can look at the picture you took for the photo challenge. Click on the check button to continue. You can view any of the photographs you've taken by opening your photo album. Click on the photo album to open the photo album. The photos that you've just taken are shown in the film strip along the top of the screen. You can click and drag them into empty slots in your photo album. Click check mark to continue. Okay, this is like your RAM essentially, and this is like by your storage or something. When you're finished reading your albums, you can close this. Okay. Okay, well that's all the tutorials for Zoo Tycoon 2 itself. We've only brushed on the surface all the great features. There's plenty for you to explore. 30 animals. Well, there's more now. 10 biomes. There's more now. Hundreds of objects. There's still hundreds, but more hundreds. And more. There's more now, too. Please refer to the Zoo Tycoon manual, which I do not have. Outstanding. Maybe I'll find a PDF for that later. Because I don't know where those booklets wound up over the years. If you want to learn more about how to play Zoo Tycoon, try to your tutorials. Tutorials are marked with a buck icon. Press the X button to be forcibly removed from this zoo. Okay, well let's learn more things here. Like the African Adventure. All we learn about here is a Jeep vehicle, so it should be fairly easy. We'll come back to that. We'll do, yeah, this is about, like, things. Here we go. This is, like, real, actual important information here. Not just, you know, garbage that we'll go back to later. This is about tanks and whatnot. The stuff we need. Bum 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 ba 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 bum 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 ba bum ba bum. Okay, welcome to Zoo Tycoon 2, Marine Mania. We'll learn how to build a tank, change its biome, add marine animals, water filter, and more. Okay, let's build a tank. Click on the construction button, click on the tank button. Building tank walls like building fences. There are 3, just like fences. Unlike fences, you start in a rectangle by default. Alright, see the large rectangle? Aligned by dirt. Hold on. GeForce, fuck off. GeForce screwed up my game for a second. It's like, hey, there's an update available. I don't want to do that right now, but okay. The area in dirt by the end of the path. Yeah, it's right here. You're gonna place your tank here. First, click on the acrylic tank wall icon next to your tank building. I literally just updated my fucking GeForce shit yesterday too. Now it's like, oh, haha, joke's on you. You thought you were done updating. You weren't. Okay, so we want our acrylic tank wall here. Okay. And we're stuck in rectangle mode. Outstanding. So, go from one corner here near the flower bed. I mean, do I want to put it inwards or outwards? To, Need a fountain. Well, screw it. We'll just go to here. This should be fine. Well done. The dirt was kind of partially inside the square, so I didn't know if we wanted to do the inside or outside of a square, but it shouldn't matter. Tutorial. Not everything you have in a tank is recycled, even buildings. Cool. Now let's add a tank entrance and donation box. Let's check the box. checkbox to continue. Rectangular tank placement mode automatically prompts you to place the tank exhibit in donation box after building a tank. That's tank entrance. Next to your cursor. Yep. Well, fence. Yeah. But, see, right now it's just a regular fence keep. If you put up to a tank wall, it's just into this. And we'll place it like right here. Sounds good. Since zookeepers and trainers can't enter a tank without a tank entrance, always place tank entrance on a tank wall after you build a tank. Then it's asking you to build a donation box is a little silly, but why not? Point to a location near a tank wall, perfectly on a path, and then click to place it. Okay, well, fine. We will. Put it right here. That's near. The raised tank wall tool increases the tank wall height, so you don't click and drag on the little edges of this thing, I guess, in this one. That's probably for the best. There we have raised tank wall, lower tank wall, raised floor, and lower floor. I think actually in Tycoon, not Roller Coaster, Tycoon 1, 2, you could like click on exhibit and it would be inside the exhibit itself. But so this is just like a tool you use now, as opposed to going to the exhibit itself, then controlling from there. Which I think this also means this doesn't cost us money anymore. In Tycoon 1, this was very expensive. Place the circular blue cursor in the tank, then click to raise the tank wall at the level. Click and hold if you want to continue. Yeah, it seems to be free. Cool. Nice. Now let's make it a little deeper. Click on the lower floor button. The lower tank floor button works like the raised tank wall tool. Yep. Click and hold it down to make it go down. Slurp. You can also raise tank floors, decrease the tank depth. Yep. Okay, when you want to place a tank, the tank's biome. Tank's water uses the biome of the terrain in which the tank was placed. Because this tank was built in grassland, the water inside is grassland water. Ugh. That sounds a little gross, but let's change it to a reef biome so we can place a manta ray in there. Click on the landscaping tab. The reef biomes are selected for you. Nice. Click on the deep water button, then click the water in the tank. Boom. Nice and easy. Well done. You filled the tank with warm reef water. And like some glick on the bottom there. The reef biome is one of the 4 new biomes in Marine Mania. The other biomes are benthic, coastal, and pelagic. Pelagic originally had nothing in it, with plants and stuff until rocks. So we got that handy dandy mod. Check button to continue. Let's make this tank more welcome to a manta ray. Click on the plants tab. We add a blue-green coral to the tank. Click on the blue-green coral icon. Place 3 blue-green coral inside the tank. Boom. 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 Good job. Do you know that corals are animals, not plants? They're related to jellyfish and sea anemones. But they're in the plants window anyways. Do you know that this plant isn't a plant? Outstanding. Click on the animals button here. Later on you can add more stuff to your tank. Can we, or will you kick me out of the exhibit, like the zoo, before I'm allowed to? So we'll put in our manta ray. Boom. We can't really scroll around with the edge of the screen too well. So I have to WSD this. So I gotta get used to that still. So I keep feeling like, oh, I'm not allowed to move the camera. It's like, no, I'm allowed. I just aren't doing. And we're not allowed to have a boy, apparently. So, girl, here you go. Outstanding. Next, let's add a water filter and you're done. Click on the check mark to continue. Water filters are extremely important. They help keep your tanks clean and your animals healthy. Click on the description button. You know, maybe this should default to it instead of the donation box. Maybe it should default to, do you want a filter? Just saying. Click on the Show and Tank Objects tab. The research for water filters. Oh, yeah. Research it? Oof. Some of the items here are used in shows, but the water filter can be used in any tank. Click on the check button to continue. Okay. Weird that they put the filter here, not just with the tank walls, but okay. Well, I guess it is tank objects. Show and tank objects, not just show objects. Click on the water filter and place the wall outside your tank next to a tank wall. Note that you can only place a water filter next to water or a tank wall. So you can't accidentally place it in the wrong spot, but apparently you can place it just near water? Huh. Did not realize that. Yeah, see, you can rotate it here, but it automatically kind of orients itself as needed, as long as you're kind of next to something, so you don't have to rotate it. And we'll put it over here by this fountain. Great. Since water filters can break, you need to maintain them either by hiring a maintenance person or doing it yourself in first person. Yeah, I just noticed the tutorials didn't really have you do anything with maintenance workers at all. It's kind of weird. Anyhow, congratulations, you completed basic tank construction. Okay, boom. As it turns out, we weren't allowed to add more stuff to the manta ray exhibit. I was right. We were lied to. Living a lie. Okay, in this tutorial we'll learn about how to make tank to exhibits combined with land. Yeah, because I don't remember how to do that. For example, there was a polar bear exhibit in this zoo that has a hybrid tank. We're going to build something like it, so I can check to continue. In the middle of the tank, there's an empty coastal exhibit. Oh, okay. The popcorn stall in front. We're going to ignore that and look over here and see. Huh. So I genuinely don't remember how any of this stuff works here. So this is a little handy dandy for me. Although it's, you know, got lower the terrain here, so this looks not exactly the most useful tool, but I mean, kind of neat, I guess. Let's transform this empty coastal exhibit into a hybrid tank. Click the check button to continue. So apparently you have to pre-build the tank wall. You know, Zoo Tycoon 1 just took one of the walls and just down. And we were done. We're going to need some coastal water inside the coastal exhibit. Click the landscaping button. All these rocks are very neatly arranged. It's kind of funny. The coastal biome has already been selected for you. Paint coastal deep water over the rocks inside the coastal exhibit. Keep painting until you've sunk every rock in deep water. I just want to see something. Okay, I know game. I'm curious. If, like, the game, like, recommends polar bears for a reason. Can I not look at I'm not allowed to look at a polar bear. Okay. Fine. So I want to just kind of figure out, like, if it tells you which animals are best for this or not. But okay, well, put all the rocks into water. You can do that. And then as you get close to the tank, well, apparently something good should happen. Next, let's add a lowered viewing area, giving the guests a better view inside the tank. Click the check button to continue. Click the habitat editor's tool. Yeah, see, the old tutorials never has player fighting this crap at all, like raising lowering terrain. We'll lower the ground in front of the tank to give the guests an underwater view. Yeah, see, terrain worked a lot better in Tycoon 1, so it was just, you know, flat or at angles. You know, there was just a very finite number of things that could be. Now we're in a 3D thing with 3D terrain. It's not as bad as Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, your train just breaks and never works. This at least doesn't break as far as I know. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, you break things. Okay, we're going to lower the ground in front of the tank to give the guests an underwater view. Cool. Click the Create Valley tool, then paint a valley alongside the path of the wall. Lower the area from the popcorn change the donation box to polar bear exhibit, so a great example of what you're trying to make. Yep. Am I allowed to click on the polar bear yet, or am I just get kicked out? Whoa. That's a weird animation there. Let's go. Walk away from that polar bear. Boom. Okay, we'll make this a little bigger and just kind of hope for... Yeah, I fucked it up royally. Yeah, yellow paths mean they can't fucking walk in it. You did it. This would be a perfect example for some sea lions. Except for the fact everything's broken. Okay. There are some details that need work, like smoothing out the path, but let's move on. No, let's... Why don't you teach the player how to actually fix their mistakes, tutorial? You're flat out not allowed to. Yeah, no. See, all that yellow crap means they can't walk on it. I'm pretty sure. That's what that has to be. Unless there's like caution. No, it's got to be impassable. Just like maybe there'd be a red for you can't, but it's probably just yellow means you can't. In real life, like the amount of times you do this in the game are like slim to none. That looks like crap anyways. Okay. At the back is the fencer. We're going to combine the fencer and the pelagic tank to create a hybrid tank. You do it one step. Okay. Alright, so this one's going to act a little bit more like Tycoon. Okay, so here we go. Place your cursor on the top of the back tank wall, the wall nearest the treasure chest. Boom. When it becomes a hand, yes. Press and hold the shift key. Then click and drag the tank in a downward slope. What am I doing with this? Okay, adjust the water, but you can adjust each wall individually. Okay, so that does work a little bit like Tycoon 1. But we do it to here. Yep. You create a hybrid tank. See, this one is how I'm used to from Tycoon 1. This one makes a little more sense. You just create a hybrid tank. Congratulations. Now, we're not going to teach you how to fix the hole you made in the other path. Screw you. You're not allowed to. You're not ready to train marine animals to perform tricks. Yeah, man. I didn't realize how bad tutorials in this one were. Like, oh, here's this thing that you didn't properly do. Don't worry about it. We can do that later. And by later, as in, on your own time. Good luck. Figure it out. Hopefully you can figure out how to make the same mistake twice. You're not allowed to fix your mistakes. I made my hair worse like usual. I'm good at that. In this tutorial, you'll learn 2 different ways to train marine animals to do tricks, which guests love to watch. When you're ready, click to ready to start, click to check. Okay. You can train animals in any training with a tank entrance in a training area. Not all marine animals can be trained. You can't train a great like shark. Dolphins are quick learners. Okay. So you need a training area. But I don't think that's the same as the show area. Okay. Find Beaky, the bottlenose dolphin in the tank. Click Beaky to select him. I assume there's only one here. Not gonna make us like try to find the right one. Hi Beaky, how are ya? Awesome. When you select an animal in the animal information panel. Yep, I know about the animal information panel. Hit check to continue. Oh, we have some new crap in there. Click on the train first person. What is this? Oh, family tree. Assign shows. No information. Why is this like still blinking every now and then? Does that show up on stream that's blinking? Yeah, okay, it does. Okay. Click on train when the training area appears on your... Okay. Click the train first person button. When a training area appears on your cursor, point to the spot in Beaky's tank where you want the training area to go, then click to place it. Oh, so we have to buy a training area. Okay. Sure. Right here. Why not? Oh, jeez. That's a menu and a half. I completely forgot about that giant menu there. This is all slowly coming back to me, but I didn't play with this too much as a kid. The train animal panel shows the tricks the animal can learn. The training level shows how well the animal knows each trick. Right now, Beaky doesn't know much about any of the tricks. Let's teach him one. Click on the jump in trick area button and enter training mode. Okay, this is like the only thing we can do here. Whoa. Okay. What the hell? In training mode, you can use the training wand to train animals. You can do this by tracing a gesture or movement with the training wand. Oh, we gotta move the mouse around. Great. This is a great time for me to have a mouse. I really wish I had to wear this mouse right now, so it's just a lot easier. Okay. This is a game for kids. It can't be too hard. Occasionally, you need to press special keys while tracing a gesture. In this trick, you have to click on it. Other times might require you to press one of the arrow keys. Are you allowed to WSD or do you actually have to do an arrow? Probably you have to do an arrow. How hard can this be? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shit. Okay, that moves a little faster than I expected. But I got 100. Cool. I mean, it's a tutorial, so you probably get 100 no matter what. Press spacebar to reward Becky with a fish. There you go. Good job. A few things to remember about tricks and training. Animals don't actually learn anything to reward them. So if you don't give them the fish, they don't learn. The higher moves animals trick score, the more it learns. Wait, what? The higher an animal's trick score, the more it learns. As an animal's treating level and the trick increases, it performs the trick better. That I understand. I just don't know what they mean about the trick score. When an animal masters a trick, it may unlock new tricks. Okay, so like if you complete something here, you get down there, I guess. So you have to master things. Yeah. Let's try the same trick again so we can learn a few more advanced techniques. Click on the jump and trick area button and gain training mode. Oh, Jesus Christ. Up, down. Okay. Why do I have a loading symbol? Well, I have an hourglass. Or is it just because we're waiting for Beaky? It's a fake loading arrow. It's a Beaky waiting. Okay, this time keeping the tracer out moves. Notice little sparks from it. Pay attention to clear sparks. Green sparks means you're doing well. Orange and yellow means you're being horrible. Red means you're not earning any points because the train went too far away. Alright. Return to training. Click on... Okay. This thing moves a lot faster than I was expecting. 92%. Jesus. That was not that easy. I don't remember it being that difficult, but I didn't do them that much. And get your fish, kiddo. The more you train an animal with a trick, the better it gets. The better an animal has a trick, the harder it becomes to further train that trick. Each trick has 3 levels of training difficulty. As you move on from one difficulty level to the next, you may notice that the tracer moves faster, that there are more keys to press at the adjusted shape changes. Okay. Flick the check button to continue. I don't know what any of this crap is down there. What is this? Fossil finding, dino tranquilization mode, disease cure. I don't. Well, it's fun to train your animals. You know, so hire trainers to train them for you. Yes, that actually does sound like a fun time sometimes to not have to do that. First, close the train animal panel. Okay. Trainers are kept as staff member, like zookeepers and educators. Click on star button, staff button to open the staff panel. There we go. Click on the trainer icon, click anywhere in user to place a trainer. And I will place you right there. Trainers function like zookeepers in some ways. A trainer without any special assignments automatically seeks out marine animals to train. Trainers can only train marine animals that are able to learn tricks. An animal must also be happy before an animal trainer can train it. So if your animal's miserable, they don't care about learning. Kind of like me in school as a kid. It's like, I don't want to be here. I ain't learning shit. I also assign a worker to train to work for more specific animals. First, click on the train you want to examine. See the one running away. Now, I don't know where my trainer just went. Okay, well. Oh, he's up here already. All right, cool. Training assignments. Okay, click on the check mark to continue. Add new assignments. Now, find Beaky. Oh, he's moving around. Hi, there we go. Well done. Beaky's name now shows up in the assignment list and the trainer is selected. Cool. Once the animal is assigned to trainer, you have the option of telling the trainer which specific tricks to teach the animal. Click on the button next to Beaky's name on the assignment panel to open the training panel. Click the button next to Beaky's name. Okay. Here. Not where it's circling, but here. No. Click to the button next to Beaky's name. Well, this tutorial's wrong. As it turns out, you click on Beaky's name itself and not the button next to it. You had one job tutorial. Oh, holy crap. Oh, no, it's just stuff that's been unlocked. I was about to say, like, wow, you learned a lot really fast. This panel lets you specify which tricks you want Beaky to learn. Check mark indicates that it's assigned to trainer. All the tricks are checked. The trainer chooses all of them. Start with the easiest ones. Click to check to continue. I don't know which ones are easy, but sure. Trainers can only train animals and tanks to have a tank entrance platform for ladder. Yep. Congratulations. Create marine shells, not they've been trained. See, Tycoon 1, you didn't have to train them. You just told them what you wanted to do and you had to buy the toys and whatnot you need for each one. But I think you have to buy the stuff for on this one too, but... Alright. Welcome. In this tutorial, we learn how to create and schedule marine shows. When you're ready to start, click on the check button. The zoo has 3 tanks. There's an bottlenose dolphin one, an orca, and another. Mill tank's empty, which makes it perfect for a show tank. If they're making a show tank, you can create marine shows featuring the dolphin and the orca. Click the check button to continue. Okay, to create a show tank, you need to add a show platform in the mill tank. Click the construction button to begin. Okay, so here we go. We have net pool. I thought there was like an unhappy window for a second. Nope, we have our orca and we have our dolphin. Okay. No longer Beaky. Rest in peace, Beaky. Okay. Show platform is located in the show objects. Yep. Okay. Click the show platform icon. Point a plank where you want to go. You know, place next to a wall, but it will kind of rotate itself automatically. And do I want here or do I want like here? I don't know where in the tank I actually want this thing to go. Let's put it back here, I guess. No. No. This is going to just tell me this regardless. Oh, it's going to tell me this is going to become a show exhibit if I place this. So if you have something that isn't a show thing, it gets removed. Oh, okay. That's fine then, game. And the floor changes. Okay, cool. Place a tank portal so I almost can... Yeah, I'm sure that's what this is saying in the left here, too. When you add a show platform, you're automatically prompted to place tank portals. Tank portals let yours thing. Because you already have a tank portal on your wall. How do I place a tank portal if I don't automatically have it selected, though, game? You don't tell me how to get this. So if something went horribly wrong, and I lost this, or I built another tank attached to this, how do I build more portals, game? This is information I need that you are not providing me. Tank portals, yep. So, no, we'll just go select it for you. Good luck finding it when you need it. It's not here, so I don't know where it is. Good work. The animals can now swim from the show platform and perform. Click the check button to continue. Oh, hydrate. Alright, sure thing, birdie. I'll hydrate like these tanks. Big gulp of water there. I'm just making fun of these tutorials a little bit. Okay. Let's add a large grandstand so guests can sit and enjoy your marine show. Place it in front of the show tank with the seats facing the tank. So that means rotate this then, right? Yeah, because you want the taller one to be in the back. The space between the flower beds is a nice spot. So right here, just a single one. Okay. And rotate this to be here. Click on the large grandstand, click on the spot where you want to go. Boom. Brilliant. Click on the check to continue. Let's put on a show. To create a show, click on the show platform in the show tank. Boom. Show platform information panel lets you edit, delete, and also order and reorder shows. First, though, you need to create a show. Click the check bar to continue. Click on the Create Show button. You should now see the Show Mixer. Yes, I do. Show Mixer lets an animal perform multiple tricks during a show. It also lets several animals perform tricks at the same time. We're going to create a simple show using the dolphin and the orca. Click on the check to continue. Oh, so we have multiple animal types per show, I guess, in this one. Huh. Okay, first add the dolphin to the show. Click Add Animal and select the bottlenose dolphin and only the bottlenose dolphin from the list. Okay. Yeah, we have not had the orca. Don't worry, game. I feel like I have a sneeze coming trying to fight it. Urgh. Note that the list only includes show animals and exhibit tanks that are connected to the thing. Yeah, that's cool. Click check mark to continue. Now add the orca. Let's see what these buttons are. Is one of these like my portal button? Insert break now. We'll figure that out later. Okay. Click add animal. Select our orca. Now both animals are added to the show. Let's assign some tricks to them. For the show's first act, have the dolphin and the orca perform their tricks at the same time. Click the check button to continue. To assign a trick to the bottlenose dolphin, click the add new trick button to the bottlenose dolphin, then select a trick from the list. Now, we have a whole bunch of cool things. Create new prop. What? Hoop jump. jump and we'll do a hoop jump. Okay, whenever you assign a trick to animal, a trick area show props automatically created. You can move things around if you want to, but we won't go into that because this is a tutorial. Okay. The add trick button. Okay, now you've scheduled the bottlenose dolphins for trick. Let's do the same for the orca. Click the add new trick object and select trick from the list. Be nice if I could see the list. Well, that's a design flaw. You can't scroll this. Can't move this window upwards. Oh, I can, but we're not allowed to for a tutorial. It's disabled my ability to click this. Oh. We get like a little sliver of a pixel to click on this thing. Okay, well, we just got to jump in trick area because that's the only thing we can remotely try to click on. But I keep hitting the taskbar in the process because it's like up near the bottom of the screen. Okay, if I do this real fast, this is going to break OBS if I just... Oh, no. Windows just says no when I try to fix that. Okay. I'm going to try to push the window up slightly, but Windows like, no, you're blocking part of the little title menu bar thing. That's not allowed. Okay. They'll perform their tricks at the same time. Click and check to continue. For our second act, let's assign the bottlenose dolphin air trick. Click on this and select another trick from the list. Okay, see here, the little scroll bar was there. It was like broken on the orca? Why was it broken on the orca? Like, this wasn't here. But what did we do? We did hoop jump. What's water walk? Oh, it needs a completely separate area for water walk. You're not allowed to use the orca's area for him splashing. Not that you can name your new show anything like, especially if you find the show one a bit boring. That's I don't care game. That's the least of our worries. Alright, click the check button. Show mixer saves your show next to the show mixer. Show platform automatically opens after you create a show. How does the guy get here? Or does he just swim? Does he just swim to it maybe? I don't know. It's just the guy that just lived there. Okay. Here's all these other buttons that we're not going to worry about, apparently. Oh, no, here we go. There are a few more things to... there are just a couple more things to do, and then you can see your show. Well, it's starting soon, so maybe we'll anyways. Analysts need a break from performing shows. If it does too many times performing, it becomes unhappy and issues a firm. Insert a break at a show. To do this, insert the insert break button. Okay, cool. Now sit back and watch your show. Note that while you can watch from the grandstand through guest mode, when the show platform is open, all switches are in the order created. They start over and repeat. Okay, when you're done watching your show, click the check button to continue. Well, we're not allowed to watch it in first person because you've locked all my controls up for this little button. But we'll watch it in this little zoomed out window then. There we go. He hopped through the hoop. Hi, we did our first trick. Orca gets to do nothing. Bottlenose dolphin, do a trick 2. Do a trick 2. Do a trick 2. There you go. That was pathetic. He didn't even walk onto water. He just swam backwards. But you know, it's okay. He tried his best. The show panel for many important activities and used to add new shows. You can also use it to view or to delete. You know, it's temporary disable show. Click that to temporary disable. What are my other buttons here? Create a new show, view edit show, delete the segment, move it up, move it into the break, move it down. Place another. Why is the font really weird there? Like, send. Click to send this platform so you can watch it from there. But why is this one just like really weird? Place an order of this item. Like I don't even know what that. Okay, well. Oh, show's off. Good job. Guests rate shows using a star system. The more they like your show, the more stars they give it. Guests donate to you when they like your show. Supply donation box near each. Yep. Popularity of each trick changes over time. Try schedule shows for popular tricks and don't forget to update your shows other tricks gain popularity. But if you've done them all, does like everything just eventually just become worthless then and old, or do like tricks you haven't used in a while like re-raise popularity? I don't know. Congratulations, you completed a marine show tutorial. You can now create some things. If you want to learn new things, click on this, or click the X button to get ripped out of here and not be able to experiment. Sure. I'm just curious how you make like more of those little portals between tanks if you actually fuck it up. There's got to be a way to do it. Okay, Marine Mania features. Welcome! In this tutorial, you'll learn about the eyedropper tool, terrain feature filters, and how to swim with dolphins. I want to swim with a dolphin. Well, many other new features in Marine Mania. Click the check button. Okay. Okay, Marine Mania comes with a lot of new features. The eyedropper tool. It's a quick way to place a copy of almost any object in the game. Let's use it on the balsam fir tree in the near the hamburger stand. Find the balsam fir tree and click on it. Okay. Oh. Man, you need a DLC for just place more, but yeah. This is something I didn't think of when I made the game. Understandable. Click on the eyedropper tool. Notice that an exact copy of the balsam fir appears on your cursor. I mean, I don't know if necessarily use an eyedropper as the signification of doing this, but I understand it. Why is that person so angry? Just they got mad to throw out garbage. I'm just watching it. Just I'm angry. Throws out garbage. Okay, so we'll just put it right here. Eyedropper tools don't work on all objects. In a campaign or scenario object doesn't work on objects for which you don't have enough fame. So if you're not allowed to build it, you can't just use that to cheat. Yep. Okay. Eyedropper tools doesn't work on. I'm just recording research again. If you're not allowed to build more, you can't use that to get anything. It's just a convenience button. What are you so miserable about? The zoo needs some dessert carts. Okay. So she got mad that she had to eat a hamburger instead of dessert. What a spoiled kid. You can also copy animals. Well, what do we call it copy animals? Just adopting their one. Find the manta ray. Find a manta ray. Okay, well we got manta rays, a whole bunch of them. What are you doing? What is that? I can't zoom in and find out, but it's like baby manta rays or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not allowed to click because we're in a tutorial thing. That's YouTube recommendations. And then here, if you click on it, that's drag the copy of it. Okay, I don't actually have to drag. It's just move the mouse over. I thought I'd like click and drag and like, all the way over there. Nope, I don't have to. Okay. Boom, you've been placed. This shortcut only works for animals on the adoption panel. If the animal isn't currently listed on the adoption panel, you'll be able to copy and snare our game. Yep, okay. Click on this button to close the thing. Alright, cool. Got my screen. I don't know what you... Alright, you're a thing. I don't know what this in the water is. There's like some cool fancy water effects going on here, though, but... Landscaping... There are also some new ways to do things. For example, landscape features, trees, plants, and rocks are painted differently. Click on this to learn how it works. The desert biome has been selected for you already. Click on the check mark to continue. Oh, trainers need an entrance to train Trainer Yi. What? Trainers need an entrance to train Trainer Yi. Why am I training my trainer? Game, are you okay? Game? I mean, I have a Yi emote. I don't know if that will help, but we can Yi in chat. Okay. Well, I don't. What do you have going on? Trainer Yi's fine. Keep her young. It's just being grumpy, I guess. Or was Trainer Young just using the... I don't know what the problem... Oh, why are you so miserable? What is wrong with you? Oh, I can't find out what's wrong with you during the tutorial, but... Trainers need a train entrance to train Trainer Yi. Trainer Yi is fine, though. Trainer Yi was just training. Like, Trainer Yi is fine. But why are we training Trainer Yi? Like, does it mean there's an animal here that you're having trouble training? But there is a tank entrance because you're right there using it. Okay, well, anyways. Okay, so we find... Alright, notice that the layout of the landscaping panel has changed. You can no longer paint in terrain features by selecting biome brush at the bottom. Well, it's been changed. It hasn't changed for me because I haven't played their base game in 20 years. But okay, game, whatever. So you've changed something, but I don't know what you've changed. Okay, to first learn how... Okay. Let's do... okay, first... Oh, yeah, I think I vaguely remember. Like, deep water, shallow water. I think there's, like, light shrubbery and heavy shrubbery or something like that. Like, going out this way. Okay, I think that's what it meant. But so click on sand. And paint down some sand into large dirt fields surrounded by flower beds near the zoo entrance. Okay, it's over here. There, there's sand. Okay. At the moment, all three terrain feature filters are turned off, and you paint down your sand. You don't see trees, plants, or rocks. Yep. You turn off any combination of terrain filters. Simply click a terrain feature filter to activate. Okay, give it a try. Click on the rocks filter. Turn it on. Rocks. Now paint down some more sand. Okay. It glitched out and deletes the flower beds. Game. Yeah, how much sand do you want me? Oh, there we go. It took that long for it to finally place a rock, and the game's like, nope, keep going. Unless strange fields doesn't give you more precise control over its catch, or doesn't get it to your landscape. I also don't know why it destroyed the flower beds. But click check marks. Yeah, that's a tool you'll never use, because that's garbage. It went through all that effort to place the world's smallest desert rock right there. Trainer Yi is fine, game. Stop bothering me about that, please. Your tutorial. You shouldn't be bothering me about crap regardless. This should be like the one thing that always works fine. You were specifically made to work. Zoo quick stats. Okay, boom. There are 2 new buildings. Okay, building information tab and donation tab. I selected these earlier. Okay, apparently they got added here, not the base game. Building information lets you access all the information on the buildings in your zoo, which it defaults on in the air tutorial. Did you hydrate? Yeah, I hydrated, Birdie. I took a big gulpy earlier when you told me to do it. I'll do another one if you didn't see me do it, but I did take a big gulpy. Just like that. I gotta see if this messenger I just got real fast is anything important. Oh, God. No, it's just a meme I've seen like a million times. Okay. Yeah, no, I did a big gulpy, Birdie. But yeah, I gave you an extra one there. Yeah, it keeps yelling at me that Trainer Yi was having problems. But I'll even post another Yi in chat in case you can't really hear me that well. You'll get a Yi at Little Birdie Fun. Boom. Get emoticon, punk. Building information. As with all the other lists in the thing, you can click on building's name to go to it. Donation tab gives you a confirmation. We're same way. Cool. We're not allowed to look at it though, but it says it's there. Swimming with bottlenose dolphins. Yes, okay, that's something I actually want to do. Let's swim with a bottlenose dolphin. Okay. First, find the dolphin. Next, click on the dolphin. Okay, you are a manta ray. Let's not swim with you. That's a bad plan. You are a sea lion. Are you dolphins over here? Yes, okay. Click on the dolphin to select it. The swim with animal feature lets you enter the boundless exhibit and swim from the magnificent animals. Click the check button to continue. Oh, we like ride it? Okay, click on the swim along with animal button to swim alongside the dolphin. Enjoy the ride. Alright, so we like ride this thing. Okay, cool. Click on the check button when you're done swimming and want to continue the tutorial. No, I'm going to enjoy this for a while, game. Can we go underwater, dolphin? Like, we're just spiraling. I don't think this dolphin likes me riding it. We got kicked off our dolphin. That's unfortunate. Click on the check button when you're done swimming and want to continue the tutorial. So we can manually swim, but yeah, we got kicked off our dolphin. Can we get back on this dolphin? Oh, green sea turtles, pregnant. Cool. Dolphin, I want to swim with you some more. Yes. Here we go, underwater. Hi ho, silver. See, we actually have like camera control now. I don't know why it kicked us off, but we're not swimming with the dolphin. We're riding the dolphin. Like that should have said ride animal. It just kicks you off sometimes, though. That's kind of weird. I don't know why. You also swim in tanks, dive underwater, and zoo guest mode, works ways walk around. Note that if your mouse has a scroll wheel, you can use it to dive or send away swim. Oh, cool. So if you scroll upwards, you go downwards, by the way. This is backwards. Like, I'm scrolling down now to go upwards. Like, it's inverted. Oh, what the? What's it want me to do? Oh, swim with the dolphin. Well, it was like telling me something else. Like, did this need filling or something? Or there's like something weird menu that popped up for like a half second with like a progress bar. But I wasn't paying attention. So I don't know. Maybe there's something about like cleaning water, maybe? That's the only thing I can think of. Click the overhead view to continue the tutorial. Okay. Well, I'm having fun swimming. I never realized you could use a little mouse wheel to do this, but it's like inverted, so it's kind of cursed. There you go. Get off this. You can even take photos while swimming underwater. Click the check button to continue. Improve ball physics. Oh, there we go. Chin will love that. The balls. Okay. Trainer Yi needs like actually get lost. I don't know why that's like so glitched out. Here's one more fun feature: improved object physics. These make the animals' toys and pursuit balls roll and bounce better than ever. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Like things roll around and shit. Yeah, I guess that wasn't in the base game as much. Okay, so it's near back to the zoo. Here we go. Drop some balls into the thing and see how they walk around. Trainer Yi, please shut up. Trainers need to change interest to train the trainer. Why is my trainer... I don't know if the... Do you know if Trini's doing Zoo Tycoon 1 or 2? I think they're doing Zoo Tycoon 2, the one I'm playing, because they went and bought Zoo Tycoon 2 and were setting it up. So, Zoo Tycoon 2 is the one they played more. I don't know if Chin ever played Zoo Tycoon 1. I know he played Zoo Tycoon 2 a lot. So, he should be doing Zoo Tycoon 2. This one right here that we are learning about. So, they want us to go kick a ball. Kick balls. The Zoo Tycoon experience. Okay. Kick. Hey, look at these groundbreaking early 2000s physics. It's almost realistic. Kick. Kick, 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 kick. Repeatedly in the air. Kick, 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 kick. Okay. Well, we've kicked the balls. Alright, click the pirate ship inside the Sea Lion exhibit. And you're learning Zoo Tycoon 2 just album? No, I wanted to play this because Chin was going to play it soon, and it's like, I want to play Zoo Tycoon 2 now. Because I've had this installed. I don't normally, but I like to try to play Zoo Tycoon on Tuesdays. And I was doing Zoo Tycoon 1 normally, but Chin's going to play Zoo Tycoon 2. Let's Zoo Tycoon 2. And I'm like, while I'm here, let me just double check on how all this crap works before Chin inevitably goes, how the hell does this work? It's broken. Yeah, it's more so that Chin just reinvigorated my Zoo Tycoon 2, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, desire, if that makes sense. You know. It's like, yeah, Zoo Tycoon 2, that sounds like fun right now. Plus, I didn't feel like doing a campaign in Zoo Tycoon 1 today. I'm just doing nice, simple, mindless, turn brain off, no way to fail tutorials. So, let's just click on this. Oh. Well, this is a trap. That does make sense, yeah. Oh, we just missed the bloom bouquet being delivered to our zoo for someone giving birth, but Trinity still needs help. But if you click on the thing, you're not allowed to swim around anymore. But congratulations, you completed all the tutorials for Zoo Tycoon 2 Marine Mania. Because I played this game a lot as a kid, but specific details are just completely out of my memory for some things. Like, you know, how to train people for shows and stuff, like all that sort of technical stuff. So, it's fun to, like, relearn this anyways. But congratulations, you have completed all the tutorials for Marine Mania. You already created zoos and 3 new shows. Be on the lookout for 20 new animals, 20 new challenges, 2 new campaigns, and many new objects we've created just for you. Not for anyone else, not for Chin. These are just for me. So if Chin sees an item, tell him it's not for him. It's my item. Okay, don't forget to do our tutorials. Yep, okay. Now we get to learn about dinosaurs. Okay, Extinct Research Lab tutorial. Learn about all the exciting features. Oh, there's like this like weird fossil finder thing that I completely forgot about. We have like this little ray gun. It's like beep boop, you found a fossil. Like all this stuff that completely went out of my memory of this game. Yeah, you gotta pokey start and figure out how the game works, Birdie. Sorry. Yeah, they're like it's like just type pokey start or figure it out sometime if you don't want to deal with it right now. But like, because you can catch all sorts of different Pokemon. Like I think my Celebi's out right now. If I do Pokey Buddy, yeah, I have a Celebi right now, but we can Pokey catch this thing. It's on a bunch of servers, but I'm the wrong person to ask for help with how that bot works. Yeah, you can get your starter. You're only on your break for the next 45 minutes. Yeah. One of these days, if you see it, because it's in a whole bunch of chats. It's not just my chat. So if you ever see it, you can sort it out. If it should hopefully work for you in my chat too. Okay, gave you a Charmander. Now you got to buy some Pokeballs. So I think I don't know if you start off funny, but you can go like, well, it's too late now. You'll have to catch the next one. But you can go like Pokeshop, Pokeball, 10. I don't know if you start off with Pokeballs or not, but basically you get Poke money in the game by just watching streams with the bot active. So if you just sit in my chat here, you know, one way or another, I think you might get more for actually chatting, but regardless, as you watch streams with Pokemon Community Game inside them, you just accumulate money passively. It's just something, I don't do that much in it, I just threw it in my chat because a bunch of people at the time that were in my chat would play it on other chats, so why not? And plus, I think I earn money by streaming, like in the game, so I don't run out of money as fast anymore. But welcome to Zoo Tycoon 2. In this tutorial, learn about how to find fossils, assemble them, and create extinct animals to extinct research lab. Yeah, see all of this. I remember there's like something you could screw up and make like a penguin by accident instead of a dinosaur. But beyond that, I don't remember like any of this crap really. Click on the check button to begin your extinct animals adventure. Cool. If you don't know how to, you already know how to build animal exhibits. If you don't, refresh your memory. It's like if you don't remember how to play this game, just get out of here. Thanks, tutorial. Click on the construction thing. We want the research lab. See that empty area between the flower beds? Yes. Do I want like here or here though? It doesn't perfectly fit, game. Like you didn't align this completely right. You messed up. So we're gonna put it like I could be natural and rotate it. Funny. Posture check. All right. I will sit upright and proper. Not for long though. Like you. Oh my god! You can tell how much more posture I am. Like my head's like up to here now, so like way like down here. Holy crap! That posture was bad. Yeah. I mean, also it depends, to be fair, like if I roll my chair around, you know, it's a rolling chair so I can really maneuver it. But yeah, that posture was definitely noticeable. Like I went from like halfway up the camera to like, you know, 4/5 up the camera. So we will have good posture for now. Until I inevitably slouch. Thanks, Birdie. So we're going to place this. I'm very tall now. Good job. Now let's see what exciting activities await at the Extinct Research Lab. Click to check to continue. Click the Extinct Research Lab that you place to select it. Okay, research is complete. Extinct research 1 lab is now ready to extinct animal creating. Okay, cool. Good, let's get busy using extinct research lab. Click the check button to continue. Press fossil finding. Yeah, that was a dramatic change. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, holy shit. That was very much posture. To be fair, it's also a bit of an angle thing because, you know, the way the webcam is, the way the chair is. I'm fairly close to the camera. Like, if I just, you know, my hand here, just whoa, like that. It doesn't look like I'm as close to the camera as I am because I have, like, kind of cropping going on. So if I just roll my chair back, you know, I take off, even though I only moved, like, maybe 3 inches. It's like, there's definitely a bit of just camera perspective that makes it look dramatic, but yeah, that was very much, you know, webcam framing at the very least. You know, I'm not sitting there leaned back. I wasn't shrimping, to be fair. I was kind of doing the less of a shrimping, because I think shrimping would be more like this. I was doing like whatever is. But either way, the posture has been checked. Slouching, I think. Yeah, that's the word we want. Okay, so we're going to press the fossil finding button, begin searching for fossils. Let me get myself right to here, and we have a ray gun. This PNG of a gun here. Yeah. Your fossil finder helps you locate fossils buried in your zoo. The bar in the middle spikes when you get close to finding a fossil. Slouching is still leaning forward. Alright, well, anti-slouch, I don't know, whatever. Reclining. I don't know. The anti-shrimp. That's what I was doing. It was still bad posture, but it was the comfortable relaxation of bad posture as opposed to just, you know, dinosaur posture. Okay. But either way, yeah, no. I'm definitely a bit higher up in camera now. But it will change if I, you know, rotate, lean to the other direction. Why is this person angry? What are you... Oh, you need to use the bathroom. There's a bathroom literally like right here, dude. Like, you got angry. And so just go into this bathroom that's right there. Okay. So, the bar in the middle spikes when you get close to a fossil, and you've located a fossil flag marker indicates what's at stake. There. You happy, dude? You went to your bathroom? Go ahead and see if you can find a fossil site. When you walk down the path of the extinct themed arch, you might find some fossils there. Where's this arch? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, no, there's definitely something over there. Pew. So we walk down this way, and it's not to our left, it's this way. You tried to trans tape the of your binder, and it feels very euphoric. Nice! I'm glad you're enjoying. Oh, you don't have to click anything to find a fossil. You just walk over it, and it just automatically does. And it makes this horrible ticking noise, so I hit the checkmark button. Ah. You uncovered your first fossil site. Click to check to continue. Oh, there we go. Just rotate away from that so I don't have to hear that. But, yeah, I'm glad you like it. You know, yeah, probably does less, you know, pressure on your whole body, I imagine. But either way, I'm glad it's working out for you. Okay, so you have to actually dig it, but it makes a little marker over it at least. So you don't have to, like, you know, time your space bars here so much. Okay, so walk over here and hit spacebar to start digging. There we go. We found a fossilized piece of the dodo, 1 of 6. You found your first fossil piece. Click to check to continue. See how easy it is? Go ahead, look for more. Aha, you found a second fossil site. Click to check to continue. Dig up the fossil site by walking up to the site and hitting spacebar. What did we find this time? Another dodo? Yes, a second dodo piece. You're well on your way to finding enough fossil pieces to assemble a complete fossil. Click the check button to continue. You now know how to search for fossils. Oh. If you place a paleontologist staff member in your zoo, he can help you identify possible dig sites. He's too lazy to dig them up himself, but he'll identify them for you. To make it easier to complete the tutorial, we've marked the remaining dig sites for you to dig up the last 4 pieces to move on to the next step. I no longer get my ray gun. But, oh yeah, no, this is very, yeah. Boop. Dodo piece. We don't have to watch it. We're just going to run. I just turned myself around. Mouse sensitivity is a little high, so I can do one of those real easily. That's alright. you don't do much first personing. This person's happy to get this next to a very own zookeeper. Boop. And boop. Great. You dug enough fossils, pieces to complete a fossil. Let's do it. Oh, it kicks me right out of there. Jeez. Insert research lab to select it. Up. Click on the fossil building tab in the extinct research info panel. We can create animals, build fossils, cure diseases, and finance things. Alright, cool. We're 1 out of 5 fossil finding level. Fossils needed. 36 out of 42. Zoo stars needed. Fossil ready to build. Breathing was dramatically easier. Don't worry. You'll be able to breathe fine at the binder. No, that's good. You know, making sure you can breathe properly and blood circulation is obviously a priority. But, you know, you have to... huge, big, deep breaths, like they tell you to do. You know, like you're getting ready to do something. Just, you know, the happy breaths. Yeah. I know you're not suffocating yourself. Or, well, it's not suffocation if you, like, have pressure on your chest. But you know what I mean. Whatever that word is. Yeah. No, I'm glad it worked out for you and you enjoyed it. Press assemble a fossil button. To build, simply drag the pieces to the correct outline in the skeleton outline. Rotate pieces with the rotate buttons. Once a piece is in the right spot, it changes color. If you need to step out to take care of you, no worries, your progress is saved. Click the check button to continue. Move this window out of the way and put that... well, you're not really in the way, but sure, I'll put you up there anyways. And put the other dodo skeleton. Yeah, see, we have to build puzzles here. Whoa. Boop. And when they turn ugly green, it means you did it correctly. Not sure where this piece goes, so we'll come back to him. It's like a piece of neck. Boom. Where do you go? Aha. Boom. Nice. We get cool little pink glitter. By completing this puzzle, you can create the dodo at the Extinct Research Lab. Click the check mark to exit the lab. Cool. Now that you've completed the dodo skeleton, you can create free dodos at the lab. Oh, we get to build free ones. See, that's what this is for. It's for making free animals. Okay, now I remember. Click the check button to continue. So click on the goo button. What's this thing? I don't remember what this like goo bar indicates, but why not? Create an animal. This is how you create extinct animals. When you start to scan line, use the left mouse button or the arrow keys to match the icons and scan as the scan line crosses displayed key pattern. So we have the Guitar Hero of this shit, basically. But we have to move the little mouse cursor around like the training, at least, so it should be a little easier. We have our happy little scientist here to help us. Click on the lab screen to start the animal creation minigame. Okay. Oh. Oh, we have multiple levels here, okay. Oh, fuck, that was... I didn't realize it go to the right. Or the left, I mean. Well, we screwed up, so we only got 75% on it. Fossils, do-do-do. I don't know who Mr. Flynn is. Fossils, do-do-do. Who is Mr. Flynn? Congratulations, you created a dodo. Yeah. I was about to go right and then right again. I was about to go whoop then. Whoa. Alright. Click in check. Alright. Click the check button to exit the creative thing. It's outside near create. Okay, cool. There he is. He's been created. Move your dodo into the tropical exhibit to the left of the research lab right here. And then create it. Can I make more? Or we have to wait for this goo to fill? And it probably won't last anyways. Because we're in a tutorial, but I want to build more things. Phineas and Ferb's dead. Oh, okay. I got uncreate this. I don't watch that much of Phineas and Ferb. You know, it's kind of a little bit kind of past my time, and it was on, I think it was on like Disney or something. I wasn't really that much of a Disney kid. I was more of a Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon kid. Great, your dodo's getting acclimated to this new exhibit. Click the check button to continue. Uh-oh. Let's say your dodo came down with something we call tutorial love. Click on the Find Diseased Animal button in the upper right corner of your screen to locate your diseased dodo. Yeah, that's a very noticeable button, at least. Dodo 1 is diseased and requires a cure. Yep, here he is. Oh, yeah, he's got some ligma right there. The track animal button on the diseased animal info panel will take you into disease curing mode. Click the diseased animal's picture now to try to find a cure. To find a cure for your diseased animal, you must walk around your zoo gathering samples from different objects, trees, and plants so you can find the correct cure items. To sample an object for research, simply walk up to it and hit spacebar. Next to the disease cure window, a helpful research hint gives you updates from your research team, Hotkey H, that help you find all the right items. Once you place all 3 items of the cure, you can cure your animal with disease. Click to check to continue. YouTube video. Okay, this should be short enough that I shouldn't get copyrighted, I don't think. It's not going to show up on stream, but I have it on my third monitor here. So we can watch this really quick, or at least listen to it. Okay, I don't know if it popped, you could hear it on stream, but yeah. He went fossils, da da da. Yeah. Okay. That is the context now. I now have the context. Okay, yeah, I know he's diseased and he's secure. Okay, let's get back to the game here. Yeah, barely. Yeah, okay. I can raise my desktop audio slightly, but I don't want to make the game too loud because it's mostly just kind of animal chirps and beeps and boops. You know, it's unfortunately a little bit more of a Brian Talks game, but we'll raise our desktop audio a little bit. Certain games are louder than others. But, okay, so... Yeah, you're all good. Okay. Yeah, well, it's been raised anyways. So now all the guests going, "Ah!" will be louder. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can see that this animal's sick. He's got little hearts coming out of him for a tutorial love thing. Okay, so we need to look for cures. Okay, Dodo has what we call tutorial love. What to do? Note the hints in the research text box. These can help you find items you need to click your Dodo. Click to research to continue. Okay. Start with a sample of the dodo. Oh, if you scroll downwards, you can jump. I can jump. I have jumps. Okay, start with a sample of the dodo, then keep looking for the rest of the dodo's disease. Press H if you need more research hints. Sure. Go up to the dodo. Find a dodo. Okay, we don't get more hints beyond that. Well, is he in the... Okay, well, we can still do it, even though it's hard to see him now. Yes, you caught your Weedle. Alright, we're taking a sample of dodo. We're analyzing it. Okay, we found one of the items to cure disease, which is the sick animal. You need to sample some fruit for analysis. Try sampling bananas. Walk up the food dish with the bananas and press the spacebar button. No, we'll sample the rock instead. Just see what happens if you do something wrong. Analysis indicates this item doesn't unlock the cure. And it said something else after that, but okay, so let's find the bananas. Aha. You're in love with the bananas. We'll analyze them. Yes, you found one of the items to cure the disease. Okay, the disease cure is bright pink, which means the ball, but we'll see what other tips we can get. Try getting a sample of pursuit ball. Why pursuit ball? Okay. Take a sample of the pursuit ball. Well, can we take a sample of the wrong thing, like banana leaf plant? Okay, it just says this doesn't help. And pursuit ball. Now that you have the cure, walk up to the dodo and press spacebar to give it the medicine it needs. You find a cure to this disease, so walk up to your animal and press spacebar to cure them. Okay. You collected $500 for finding the cure to the disease. I'm in love with bananas. I need a cure. Boop. You've been cured of banana love. And we place our water, too. What? He didn't get cured. Well, there we go. It took 2 tries, apparently. You're cured Dodo's disease. Now you know how to cure diseases that may affect animals in your zoo. Sweet! Alrighty, you're at the end of the tutorial. Click the check button to continue the Dealing with Dinos tutorial. Sure. We'll deal with some dinos. I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. I wonder what Ganon's up to. Running a zoo with dinosaurs in residence can be tricky. Yes. Very. This shows you how to contain them and how to catch them if they need a timeout. When you're ready, hit the start button. Here's a zoo with an Ankylosaurus and a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Both are quick to temper, and when they get cranky, they're likely to leave a tail of destruction in their wake. Your zoo is closed for a practice drill. Look, we don't get any like carnage from like individual, like poor guests running around going, ah! We don't get our man 3 noise. I don't have man 3 on hand, but you know, if Chin was here, well, streaming, I could type man 3. Well, that's from Tycoon 1, but still, similar thing. The Tycoon guest exclaiming in fear of their life. Okay, when you're ready, click on the check button to unleash Rampage. Sure. Your T-Rex is starting to rampage. First, he's going to trash the exhibit, then he's going to trash you. Or your zoo. Time to take action. Click the check button to continue. Alright, let's see what's actually going on here. Where's this Tyrannosaurus, and where is he rampaging? Tyrannosaurus Rex 1. There he is. See right there, he broke everything. This maintenance worker's like, huh, that could be a problem. He's not contained. Guests will not view animals that are not in their exhibits. Okay. Boom, this is your oh shit button. You can't pick up or crate the T-Rex when he's rampaging. Track animal button has been replaced with the tranquilize button. Hurry up and press the button. I want to watch him walk around and break shit, though. Oh, we get cool music if we zoom in on him. By cool music, I mean just a very quick repeating beat. Tranquilize animal. Oh shit, we get gun. To tranquilize the T-Rex, aim your tranquilizer gun at it. Once it's resting in your seats, keep it there while the power meter fills. When the meter goes green, click him there. So we need to like analyze him before we're allowed to shoot him. Boom. Wow, you shot a T-Rex. Now that things are back to normal. Okay, let's create T-Rex. They leave rubble that blocks you from rebuilding to clean it up. Select T-Rex to create him. Boop. If you don't want to handle the dangerous task of tranquilizing downs by yourself, you can hire a DCT. We'll show you how. Click the check button to continue. DCT, yeah, the other dinosaur got loose, apparently, by the way. But it's not rampaging, so you're allowed to... No, you're not allowed to create it. But that might just be because we're in a tutorial. It's not giving us the, oh shit, get the gun button. The DCT is home base in the Dino Capture Team bunker. Open the construction panel. Click on the Buildings tab. See that area between the exhibits with no path? See that area between the exhibits with no path? You mean like the little circle here, I guess? Place your Dino Capture Team bunker in that area. So it's like the Robo Groudon statue. It'll come down. It'll be Robo Groudon. But instead it'll be like a Dino Rescue Team. Sure. Do we have to research this thing? I don't know. I'm saying that we don't, even though we have a research button. Tutorial, who knows? Sweet, now we can let the DCT get to work. Click on the check button to continue. The Ankylosaurus is rampaging. Clear out of the way and let the DCT do the work. Click the check button to continue. Wait as they do it. Okay. I'm waiting. They ain't doing jack shit. Oh, here we go. The door opens. Some guys slide out poorly. Agent Lawrence. Agent Garden. Thoughts. Oh. Dino Capture Robot. They got a robot too. Cool. We got a whole ass team involved with this. Holy shit, that robot can move. He thinks in binary there. Just beep boop beep. We're gonna distract them. Oh, so he's gonna be a distraction by these two. Try to fucking shoot him. Monthly salary. You don't have a monthly salary because your robots, they just pay the bunker itself. Okay. Are you okay, dude? Distracting him. You're not doing a good job distracting him. Well, he's trying, but he's not exactly being a good distraction. Following Agent Garden. Following Agent Garden. Agent Garden. Waiting for the distraction. Well, the robot went the wrong way. No, you can't tell if he's being distracted or not. Yeah, well, he's just dancing. Ankylosaurus 1. You're following Garden. You're waiting. Well, you just wait, I guess. Oh, why'd it say welcome to the chat room? Did stream fucking die again or something? Please tell me stream didn't die again. Ah, crap. Uptime. Nope, okay. Like, the time's wrong, but that's from earlier. Oh, I think they finally did... No, he just broken our fence. This dino rescue team is just useless. We're going to tranquilize. Are you going to actually tranquilize him? Okay, apparently he's been sufficiently distracted finally. There we go. Holy crap, yeah, that DCT team sucks ass. Just do it yourself, Mingya. Remember, the DCT ends rampage. Remember, dinos rampage more often if they're angry. Sometimes they rampage because they don't like being contained in the exhibit. Now you know how to handle situations if dino rampage happens in your zoo. If dino rampage happens in your zoo, just do it yourself because that team was useless. Click the check button to continue to the next tutorial, or click the X to the main menu to start building your own zoo. Checking something really quick. Okay, are you ready to learn about all the new staff buildings and staff members available to amaze, amuse, and educate my guests? Sure. Dodo 1's going to lay an egg. Good for him. Dodo 1 just gave birth. A bloom bouquet has been delivered to your zoo gate. Cool. We're already off to a good start. You also learned about new set of rich mammals for your extinct animals. Click the check mark to continue. First, we get us up and set down Extinct Education Center. I want to see this bloom bouquet we got. Wow, that's very much a JPEG at distance there. Well, I can't rotate the world that way, was it? Control and do this. Okay, it's not actually a JPEG, it's just they look flat. They're not JPEG-y. I take that back. They just look flat. Let's see if I should see if Chubby wants to make a gingerbread browse on stream. This probably 12 days of Comsmas. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be a fun activity for you guys to do. I'd watch that if I'm free. Click on the buildings tab. Okay, see the rectangle area inside the path? Yes, Extinct Education Center would fit perfectly there. Okay, cool. I mean, it doesn't fit perfectly if I can rotate. Yeah, you absolutely should do that. That sounds fun. Gingerbread house. One, you'd have some Christmas decorations. I mean, it's a fun stream idea, and also, it's a fun, activity to do. And gives you like more decorations for the new apartment. So yeah, absolutely make a gingerbread home. That sounds like a fun time. Place it there. Boop. Well done. One more building, the fun begins. So the guests are can find fossils in here, and it puts them in your thing for you. So it's less work you have to do. Well done. One more building, and the fun begins. Click to check to continue. Your younger exhibits love hands-on exhibits. They want to dig in and get their hands dirty. Give them a play dig pad. Okay, no, that's not where they find things. The next thing they build gives them the things for that they can pull up fossils for. Okay. So you know what I just said? It goes here instead, not there. Like, this isn't a dig pit. This is the dig pit. But yeah, this is how they can find crap and put it in your zoo for you. Like, so you don't have to find as many fossils. And it also makes them happy. Yep. Now your young guests can play in the dirt. And if they find anything exciting, they can bring it to the Extinct Education Center. When you're done watching them dig, click the check button. We got a kit the other day when we went grocery shopping. Oh yeah, if you already own the thing, then yeah, absolutely do it on stream. Absolutely. I mean, if you have the room, the only thing is, do you have the room to set up a camera? You're bringing a weird thought. Go ahead and share it. I don't care. I welcome all the weird thoughts. So it's like, as long as you have camera, like, ability to, like, stream it. That's the only thing I can think of is if the webcam can't really pick it up and you don't have a way to, like, move the webcam to, like, a building area. I don't know about your camera situation, like, what tables you have free. But if you're able to, like, arrange things where you can stream it, absolutely go for it. But yeah, let me see your weird thought. Distinct education center and play center are just two ways to keep you guys entertained. If you want something a little more flow, you can click on new staff members. When you're ready to meet them, click the check button. I want to learn more about things here. Education center. Okay, so I guess the bones from here go to here. Okay, let's learn about this real quick. Extinct education centers where guests learn about extinct animals firsthand. Your weird thought is a barbacle. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see here. So there are prosthetic penises. Are there prosthetic vaginas? I mean, there's fleshlights, but they're not exactly a prosthetic vagina. In the way a dildo is a prosthetic penis. I don't really know. Like, there's got to be something. You know what I mean? Like, somebody will have thought to make one. But I don't imagine to be, you know, I mean, flashlights exist and that would usually, like, you know, kind of solve a problem for someone by themselves. But for, like, couple play, I imagine there has to be something. I've never looked for one. I haven't looked for a prosthetic dick either. I haven't looked for dildos. But you know what I mean? I don't know. But I imagine, like, somebody will have made something. Like, that can't be a thought that no one ever had in whatever factory they made that stuff. You know what I mean? So, there should be. No, like, there are flash people for trans people to wear when they have... okay. There are flash penis for trans people to wear if they have a bulge. I don't know then. You know... Like, if someone wants to have, like, prosthetic camel toe, I guess. Or I really don't know at that point, then. Just because, you know... Like, you'd have to either, like... Because it wouldn't look quite as good, because you either have to just, like, paint it to look like there's an opening, or have it, like, come outwards to then have an opening, because you can't really just, like... You know, if I want to put something on my hand here, I can't just put a hole into my hand. You have to raise upwards if you want an actual hole. So, I don't know. It's one of the weirder things I've contemplated on stream, but I generally don't know. I imagine there's probably something, but I feel like, one, it would be a lot, you'd have to kind of get it tailor-made a lot more, because it'd have to, you know, they just have to talk, okay. I imagine, like, there's probably something somebody could make with some, like, latex and stuff, or whatever they use for, like, you know, prosthetic things. You get, like, prosthetic noses and ears and shit. So, probably have to be something custom made, just because, you know, prosthetic, you know, dick, you can kind of stick onto yourself a lot easier than, like, you know, there's panties they can wear for sex. All right, that works, I guess. But, you know, I just think that'd have to be something a lot more custom made, because you can't really, you know, anchor it quite the same way. But I wouldn't know, really. That was an interesting conversation we had. You know, you'll learn some things. I don't know. But, yeah. They just have to tuck, I guess. Oh, well. Extinct education animals, where they learn about animals is firsthand. So when they find fossils, first they do them in the dig pit, then they bring it to there. It's also where zoo educators and paleontologists teach guests. It's like an animal educator program. Okay. So it's a multitask thing, and then this is where they can dig. So you just have to walk from there to there. Okay. Place the entertainer stage. It would fit nice in the path between the two bathrooms inside the roped area. Where are my two bathrooms in a roped area? Oh, here we go. Make sure you leave enough room for someone to get onto the stage. So those are your stairs. So I imagine we're going to face it this way. Fit nicely on the sand path. So we'll put, like, right here then. Plenty of room. Good. Now let's find an entertainer and have some entertainment. Click on the check button to continue. Here we go. We'll have saber-toothed cat entertainer. Put your entertainer down on the path near the stage. Okay, boom. Whoa! The entertainer performs tricks and shows to keep guests entertained. They do their best work on stage, but they also roam around the zoo amusing guests. They collect 200 salary at the end of each month. Choose between the dino costume or the saber-toothed cat costume. When you're done watching this show... Oh, they can just backflip onto the damn thing. They don't need to take the stairs. Okay. When you're done watching the show, click on the check button. Oh, this person's excited. This person is like, holy shit, a show's going on! And took off running. Oh, yeah, he's cheering. He's having the time of his life. When you're done watching the show, click the check button. No, we're not done watching the show. Oh, see, this person found a fossil. Oh my god, this poor kid right here is carrying this fossil like the size of their body. Like, to the fucking thing. Holy shit. We have child labor going on here. Oh, someone's running. I just saw somebody running. Oh, that person had to use the bathroom. They weren't interested in the show. Okay. Show's over. There's one more addition to your zoo, the paleontologist. This new staff member educates guests at the Extinct Education Center. Between lectures, he scans your zoo for fossil pieces. And brings them back to your Extinct Research Lab. Alright, cool. Click the staff button to reopen the staff panel. Put your paleontologist down on the Extinct Education Center. Near it. Okay, not on it. So, right about... Oh, we can't place it too close, but... Boop. There you go, dude. Great! Now your paleontologist can teach you guys all about fossils. When he's done, he takes up fossil finding duties. Paleontologists are highly trained and cost $5,000 a month. Not 5,000. $500 a month in salary. Click the check button to continue. So he seems a little superfluous then. This is going to cost me that goddamn much. But he can pretend to teach people right now. Like, everyone's back here and he's over here like trying to teach. Nobody's paying attention to the class. Let's see if anyone wants to wander in front of him and even learn. I don't think anyone's going to actually learn from this guy. I'm not going to continue the tutorial right away. I'm going to kind of leave him here. And see if anyone does want to learn. But I don't think anyone wants to learn. Yeah, oh, he gave up on teaching. He just walked away. He's like, fuck it. No one's paying attention. We're going on a trip here. He's like, I'm just going to look for fossils. Let's see how your animals are doing. Click on one of the dodos in the tropical rainforest exhibit located to the right of all the buildings you just put down. So you can't tell me something's to the right game because I can do this. Like now it's only right is left and vice versa. Like you can't be saying right. That is not a real thing in a three-dimensional space like this. Okay. Well, here are my dodos. Boop. Hi, Dodo 1. Your new dodo seems to be living well in environments and be fully met. Looks fully met to me. What more can we do? Click the check button to continue. Oh, just like a tiny little miniature green sliver. Oh, it just hatched a million eggs too. Holy shit. Extinct animals are more sensitive to their surrounding environment than our animals. They like to be near objects that fit their climate. Since the dodo is a tropical rainforest animal, it would enjoy a Misty Springs exhibit. Click the zookeeper recommendations panel. See, you like it slightly less, but sure. Go ahead, now click the enrichment objects to see the dodo's recommended enrichment objects. Click on the Misty Spring and place it inside the dodo's exhibit. I mean, they're already well suited, but sure, we'll make them even more well suited now. Perfect, now your dodo is happy. He was happy, don't give me that game. Don't gaslight me. There's also a glacier to keep your cold weather animals happy. I was just seeing what the hell that zookeeper's freaking out about. I thought maybe he was like really interested in the Misty Spring for a second. And a tarn pit to keep your warm weather animals happy. Don't forget to place them in the appropriate biomes of your extinct animals. Click the check button to continue. Let's look at your Extinct Education Center. Find it on the map, then click to select it. I can't use my map. I guess I just mean the world, not the actual map. Here it is. Woohoo! Your guests are bringing bones back from the dig pit. In no time, they'll build some amazing extinct animal skeletons. Well, that's it for the tutorial. Alright, boom. And I think now we have just the boring tutorials about, like, yes, elevated paths, sky trams, and Jeep vehicles. I mean, theoretically, we might learn about, like, conservation areas and stuff, too, I guess. There might be more to this tutorial than they let on. Going back to work now. Take care, Birdie. It's good to see you. Hope work goes well. I'll hopefully catch you later at some point during Shin's stream. Welcome! In this tutorial, you'll learn about elevated paths, endangered species, and conservation areas. I don't remember anything about conservation areas, so hopefully we'll learn something. Elevated paths I do remember. I remember being a little finicky with terrain sometimes, like on terrain. Not as bad as anything Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 ever did, but sometimes they break a little bit and make the terrain guy go bleh. But that's what happens when you have these early 2000 games with 3D terrain. It just always breaks. When you're ready to begin, click the check button to continue. Alright, quick stats panel. Endangered species. Click on the zoo stats. To find out which species are endangered. Good. How do I find out something's endangered here? Click on the check button to continue. Click on one of the red pandas in the list to see its conservation status. What? How am I supposed to find out how rare, like, your conservation status from any of this? Like, none of this says anything about your conservation status. Like, tutorial, what? What? Good, before moving the quick stats panel, notice you can move around the screen so you can keep open. Okay. Click on this X. Okay, click on general information. Alright, now I see a status there, yeah. The general information panel displays an animal's conservation status. Lower risk, vulnerable, endangered, or critically endangered. The red pattern is endangered, which means that it's at high risk of extinction in the wild unless it's protected. Well, it's also extinct because we have, like, dinosaurs. Yeah. Zoos can play a role in conserving endangered species. That's a very true fact. Click the check button to continue. Endangered and critically endangered species are more sensitive to their environments and harder to breed. Does this mean, like, existing endangered species or just once added an endangered species? I don't know. I don't know how backwards compatible these DLCs were. I'd imagine so, but you never know sometimes with video games. The Conservation Breeding Center makes it easier to breed these species. You can unlock this building by completing the entire endangered species campaign. Why are you teaching me about this now tutorial if I can't use this unless I play the whole goddamn campaign? And if I already beat the whole goddamn campaign, why would I need it? You know what I mean? It's like, I can unlock something that I don't need anymore. Okay. Conservation areas are special regions protected by conservation fence. Scroll to the conservation area in the middle of the map. When you find a conservation area appears on the screen. This I definitely don't recall. We're in the middle of the map. Nope. Okay, here we go. Oh, what is... Oh, this is something they add for certain like scenarios. Okay, I'm like, I don't remember building in a freeform exhibit. Like freeforms do, and because you can't for obvious reasons. Why do you want to literally, like, that wouldn't make sense to add to a freeform. Like, you can build an area where you're not allowed to build anymore. You could, one, you could screw yourself over by making your whole zoo that by accident, and two, you just delete it if it's freeform. Okay. But that explains why I don't recall this then. To protect a delicate environment within a conservation area, you cannot change the landscape or build fences, paths, or scenery. However, you can place animal food, enrichment items, sky trampoles, and elevated paths. Click the check button to continue. So we're allowed to, you know, put stuff the animal needs and build over it. Can we build a Jeep through it? I kind of hope the game doesn't let you build a Jeep through it, because that would kind of defeat the whole goddamn purpose of a conserved area if you put down fucking, you know, paths for a vehicle to go on and run fucking Jeeps through it. Elevated paths give your guests a better view of animals and are a great way to bridge obstacles such as rivers, chasms, or other conservation areas. Ready to learn how to build an elevated path? Sure. Oh, that guest is having a hard time. Great! Notice the new observation. Path tab. Yep, he's right there. Click check button to continue. Click the elevated paths. There are 3 buttons in the upper left lamp that let you build a level elevated path, a ramp up, or ramp down. 2 buttons right there that you increase or decrease the height. Click the check button to continue. Click the ramp up button. Bird up. Good. Now you need to place the ramp in just the right spot to connect to the existing elevated path. Click the check button to continue. The ramp up button. Can you still rotate these or no? You can't really make this go diagonal properly. That's unfortunate. There's gotta be a way, but maybe you can't. Is that just not an option? I'm hitting the rotate button. You don't get a... Huh. Oh well. If the ramp up button selected, okay, position the cursor in the empty space between the hot dog and hamburger. And drag the cursor to the empty space between the two giant sequoia trees. Okay, click again to build it. So he's spot one. Alright, so you can build diagonally, but you have to start from a spot, and it kind of works like shit. Alright, and then drag the cursor to the empty space between the two sequoia trees. Okay. Boop. I catch a Lunatone really fast while I'm at it. Boop, okay. Build, ramp up. Great! Next you want to learn, you connect a level elevated path to the ramp. Click the check button to continue. Click on the level elevated path button. Building a level elevated path similar to building a ramp. Click the check button to continue. So, alright, so there's already this little path here too that we can connect into if we did this correctly. Yeesh. With the level elevated path button selected, place the cursor over the ramp you just built. When it turns green, click to anchor the path to the ramp. And drag the cursor towards the path you're connecting to. Well, as it turns out, we didn't do this right. We can't. Look, we didn't build this how the tutorial wanted me to. Good enough, though. Use elevated paths to connect existing elevated paths or few building platform provided exhibits. Click check button to continue. Change the railing on your elevated things. Click on the elevated path wood. Place some railings, someone's replacing wood. Click the check button to continue. So just pick the area you want to replace and do it. Okay, well, we'll make it's right here wood for no reason. Good. Make sure you learn how to place objects on elevated path. Click the check button to continue. Just crap stuck on my screen. Okay, well, click the scenery items tab. Boy, there's a lot of scenery items. Next, you want to filter in for what you're looking for. Click the check button to continue. Click the instruction filter button. Finding items is quick and easy if you filter them by type, product, or theme. Click the check button to continue. I'll call it Lunatone. Scroll through the list until you find statues and click on it. Why is this guest? Oh, that's a mechanic. Okay, I was about to say, why is there guest just wandering? Only statues appear in the list. Click the check button to continue. Click the rhino and place on your elevated path. Why would I want to do that? But, okay. Good, you can place nearly anything on elevated paths except for landscape items such as plants. You can also place items under elevated paths in enough room. Click the check button to continue. What? Learn more about more great new things. Open the object filter button. I can't. This tutorial's broken. I can't build more. You closed me out of my menu when I built that game. You have a broken tutorial. Let's try the tutorial again. I love broken tutorials. Let's try it again. Hope it doesn't break. Panda. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little quiet here. I'm just trying to go through this. Level path. feel like we actually connected this time like we were supposed to. It was misleading the last time. Replace the railing with wood. Check button to continue. Filter. Statue. Click the rhino. And pray the game doesn't break in the process. You can place them on anything. Click the check button to continue. Nope, it breaks. The destroyer's just broken. Can I get to there, like, via... No. I can't, game. I'll try to see if there's some way I can... No, this Stroh's is broken. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay. I thought we were talking about the filter we were already looking at. Like, they could put that little, that stupid little spinny circle over everything earlier. This is like legitimately like hard to notice on the HUD. It just sits there. So, okay, the turtle wasn't broken. I'm just an idiot. I thought they were talking about the drop-down arrow that we were looking at, like, right beforehand. The object filter lets you show or hide plants or buildings. Also has 2 new features. Click on check button to continue. Click the guest view area to see which parts of the exhibit the guest can see. What now? When guest viewer is on the cursor, that shows you. That's what people are texting me real fast. I swear it's another stupid meme I don't care about. Oh no, it's YouTube emailing me. Your 2023 year in review is here. Fucking the year's not even over yet. Fuck off. 1 and 2. I don't fucking care, YouTube. Click the check button to continue. Because they're like, oh, YouTube's like, you block notifications on your phone from YouTube. We'll send it to your Gmail account instead. That's linked to your Google on your phone, so it'll pop up. So that's like the only time I ever get an email on the Gmail account. When guest view is on, you can place an eye. Yeah, we get nice salty brine. Move the mouse cursor. Oh. You can't view anything from here, really. I can't view anything from this side. Oh, you can. What? Okay, so it does work, but just not very well. Like, it works fine here. Works okay here, but I guess the little donation box blocks your entire view. Huh. I can close out my phones. I don't care about that. But so you can see what we can see. So this is how far guests can see. So you can see however many tiles it is. I can't really count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see further this way than that way. That's kind of weird. So a good amount of tiles. I'm just trying to find like a nice thing I can count. Okay, we'll count from here. I'm pointing at my screen, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 to 8, depending on crap in the way. But they can view things from fairly far away too, at least 3 tiles away. Like not on the path. I mean, you can see like 8 tiles into. Banu Tracy, hey, welcome on in. I hope I pronounced your name right. I'm going through the tutorials here for Zoo Tycoon 2. Because I haven't played this game in like a decade, really. And like some of this stuff, like conservation areas, I completely forgot even existed. So that's why we're playing right now with the little eyeball tool. But how you doing? Welcome on in. I completely forgot that this tool actually lets you see how far like guests can see things. So you can see about 2 tiles in over there. But for some odd reason, 3 tiles in over here? Well, that's a diagonal tile, but that's not diagonal, so I'm not sure Why can't they see here, but they could see fine elsewhere? But how are you doing today, Banu Tracy? Banu? However you want to be pronounced. Just let me know. See, so generally it's 2 tiles away they can see from, but sometimes it's 3. Okay, well, I'll click this button to turn off the weird eyeball. The other new feature is the object filter panel that lets you see what's under your elevated paths. Click the button to continue. Oh, here we go. That's actually handy. Nice. Right all the way down. There we go, game. Notice that the elevated path is transparent if you want to make it visible again. Well, it's still visible, but just opaque. You're doing good? That's awesome. Do you have a preferred pronunciation of your username, like Banu, Banu Tracy, Banu Treese, Banutris? Let me know, so I don't butcher your name by accident. And we'll slide this back up. Apparently we won't slide it back up. We've already completed the tutorial. Nice. Alright, now let's learn about sky trams. Alrighty. I like how the loading times in this game haven't gotten any better as technology increases. It took just as long to load back on like Windows XP in 2003 or 5 or whenever this game came out. Wait till you get mods for Tycoon, new animals. Wait until you get mods for Tycoon 2, new animals, base animals, remakes, new paths. I have like 2 mods in here right now. For the most part, I'm keeping this vanilla, but I have a mod that gives me pelagic rocks, because there's no pelagic rocks in the base game. And I also have another mod that gives me a pelagic plant. I can show you real fast. We'll go to main menu real fast. Because this tutorial right here just started, so I can get back to it really fast. So I'm just going to make a quick little pelagic map here. So I have 2 small mods enabled. I also have one that's for like the missing like animal that wasn't included in the Ultimate Collection. Was it the addicts or something? I can't remember which animal it was. But there was like one animal that didn't get included properly. And you had to go... It's like originally you got from like playing the mobile game or some crap. But yeah, I have, if we go to rocks here. Will it show up here? Pelagic. I got these pelagic rocks I downloaded from online. So that you can actually have pelagic stuff going on here. You know, small, medium rocks. I don't know if this button works. Yep, okay, so the Zoopedia doesn't work on it, that's fine. I didn't care about trying to make a custom Zoopedia article, because it didn't come with the mod. But also, Broadtooth Gulfweed is another thing. It was like part of a bigger mod pack, but I only wanted the Gulfweed, so I kind of took it out of the mod packs. I know what you're talking about those like modded animals. I found a whole website full of that kind of stuff, and while it was neat, right now I'm just playing with kind of like the base vanilla stuff in the game. But I do have this Broadtooth Gulfweed, which I think, yeah, right here this actually shows up in the Zoopedia. They made a Zoopedia article for this. Yeah, so we have this cool thing. I don't remember what this was a part of. It was part of like a different animals pack, but so yeah. Because naturally, pelagic has nothing, which I always hated as a kid. Like, it was just this useless thing. It even shows up. It shows up in like what the animals want. Oh, that's cool. Like when they made the content, they actually like did a good job and made it show up in this. That's awesome. But yeah, no, because otherwise you'd have nothing pelagic. Like if we go to downloaded content, these flower beds just came with whatever. But here's my Gulfweed and downloaded content rocks. So I don't know why they didn't make like the rocks and plants for this biome. They went, nah, you don't get nothing. So I think like tundra doesn't have like a tree or something, but it kind of makes sense because you at least have like a tundra plant. Yeah, a few things are missing trees, but I'm okay with that. But there's no, there's just nothing for pelagic tents exhibits. They're just literally empty tanks. Yeah, so yes, a lot of the mods do look cool, and that might be something I do down the line. Of like, you know, trying all the different kind of, well, not all of them, but you know, trying some mod packs if I kind of get bored. But for the short term, right now I'm just going through all these tutorials to refresh my memory because I'm not going to remember things correctly from like the late 2000s, mid 2000s. I'm stupid. So let's learn about some sky trams. I was playing a lot of Zoo Tycoon 1, like the past, few months and stuff. And I'll go back to Zoo Tycoon 1 too, as well. But I just wanted to mix it up a little bit and play some Zoo Tycoon 2. Because one of my streamer buddies are going to be playing it later. So that made me go, yes, I want to play this game. So, you probably know everything in this tutorial information, sadly. I assume people that are, playing with the mods a lot more often remember how to play a game than me that kind of just grabbed the plant and the rock and barely touched the game in the last 10 years. Welcome. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to make Skytram tours and place tour objects. I don't remember just tour objects, I just remember the tram itself. Oh, a Lux Ray. I want to catch that really quick. Pokey catch. Boom. Skytrams are provide guests with yourself with an exciting bird's eye view of your Skytram. Are you ready to build one? Yes, I am. Construction button. That's the transportation tab. The Jeep button, I guess. Click the check button to continue. Boom. Transportation. Transportation tab includes everything you need to build a Skytram circuit. Click this check button to continue. Skytram circuit needs at least one Skytram station, obviously. Yeah, you found a Gulf Weed. It was from the restores. Yeah, the restores. It was part of like a bigger mod though. It had like some animal in it. I don't remember which animal. It was like a pack thing. It wasn't just standalone. So I had to kind of go into the mod and just single out the Gulf Weed and drag it with me. But it looks cool though. And the restores, there's a lot of nice work on that site. Like a lot of their packs. And at some point in the future, I definitely want to try out like the whole pack. But for the short term, I just kind of want to just play more with the vanilla stuff and then work from there. All right, so we're going to start off by building our Skytram station. Okay, place the Skytram station, then place it between the floor bower beds, rotate it so the guests can enter it, and place it in the station. Okay, cool. Which way do we want this to face? I don't think it matters really. Like that way or that way. It should be identical. It's not Zoo Tycoon where it automatically picks a direction for you. Good job. Skytram station lets guests board next to each Skytram tour. Click the check button to continue. Connect to your Skytram. You need the Skytram pole. Tram pole, or what's that? T-pole. Oh, that's like a double-ended one. So we're just doing a single-ended one where it goes one way around, I guess. Clockwise or counterclockwise. I don't know which... Okay, click the Skytram station. Great! You've connected the cable to the Skytram station. I think you can, like, rotate if it's going clockwise or counterclockwise from the station, I want to say. That sounds like a thing you should be able to do. Now you need to place poles around the zoo. Click the check button to continue. Probably on these little tundra paths. Yep, click the pole. Okay, moving counterclockwise through the zoo. Oh, okay, so we're going counterclockwise. That's fine with me. That's not how I expected to go. Alright, place the pole cursor in the next accessible snow spot. Well, it should be the first, not the next. But okay, tutorial. Boop. Yep, moving counterclockwise. Terrific. Yep. And complete the circuit. We're working on it. Oh, there's one right here. I almost... Oh, you can't reach that anyway, so I guess I couldn't miss it if I tried to. I assume you want to go like right here in this random square. Yusubi has become more famous. Well known for its little Skytram that we've just built. And the scenario broke, or tutorial broke. Game, I've done this. Look. I have built everything. It's fine, game. Game. Alright, well, apparently this tutorial has once again, well, not once again, but a tutorial is once again broken on me. I had another tutorial break earlier. I don't want to load. Play campaign. Let's try this again. No, wrong one. Skytrams. These tutorials don't work that well. Which you think would be the thing they tested a lot of. But evidently not. Okay. Skytram, yep. Construction button. Transportation. Yep, yep. try this again. It said to go counterclockwise, and I went counterclockwise, so it wasn't that I went the wrong way or something. So we got to place this down. Good job, yes. Yeah, we click on right here. And then click the Skytram station, yes. Good. Now you need to place poles. Moving counterclockwise. Counterclockwise was the way it was going. You know, clocks go around like this. I went around like that. So, let's do this again. Here, we'll even click extra. We did it. Okay. We're going to do this really slow to make sure the game doesn't break. Yeah. Maybe I placed them too fast, even though I wasn't like rushing through them. So we're going very slowly. So hopefully there's no confusion here, game. Very nice, deliberate, slow clicks. See, game? I'm placing them everywhere. Please work this time. And then after you place last pole, yes, we place last pole, click on Skytram station, connect the cable, and complete the circuit. My Skytram circuit is now complete. Game. Game. I did it. Hello. Look. What's the problem, game? Why is this like doubled up here? I can't even undo. Skytram pole. I'm trying to like slow this as fast as I can, but I don't know what the sell button is. Fuck. Gotta click on this like me really fast and like saw it before the game catches on to what I'm doing. But it's still Skytram pole, yes. Yes. I don't know what to do. Like for some odd reason, it's like doubled up right here. Like, why is the last part of the path breaking? We're not allowed to like undo or fix this. What am I doing wrong? Like, why isn't that assembling itself correctly either? Like, it tells me it's completed, but then it's like clearly broken. Let's build another one. Construction button. Skytram station. Okay, well let's try rotating this. Maybe it needs to rotate 180 degrees. I just screwed up the thing. Okay, cool. So guys can build on board. And we click right here, Skytram pole. The Skytram pole. Okay. Let's try it this way. Build backwards. Great, you've collected a station to your zoo. Now you need to place poles around the zoo. Click the check button to continue. Click the next spot. Moving counterclockwise. We're going to do this like really broken and glitchy ways. Like maybe if we're not supposed to actually connect them. Like, this isn't the way we're supposed to be doing this scenario, but it's broken, so I don't know. I don't know why it just doesn't work. So we'll do this. Oh, why is it not allowed to connect? See, it's fine to connect, but sometimes it's not. It's like really buggy if it wants to actually connect these paths. Why is there like still caution tape there? Like it built wrong. I don't understand what went wrong here. Like it's just not building these paths correctly. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, build it counterclockwise like it said. Like reconnecting all the paths. Like maybe it'll work this time, but everything's just broken in this game. There's not like a secret like piece out here or something I missed. Okay, well that's bugged. That's not how this was supposed to work at all. Quality tutorials. Sure, why not? Congratulations, you completed a Skytram circuit, except for we really haven't, but it's open for business, you now buy cars, maybe. Okay, that station open when the circuit was completed. Yeah, okay. If you break circuit by removing pole stations, will close. So you want to buy, okay. One seat Skytram, click it twice. You want to buy 2 of them, so boom, there we go. If you buy a car, it moves around the station, which it might or might not, because there's like a broken part of the station. I don't know. I don't know what they do with this game sometimes. Nothing works. Click the check button to continue. So guess you're writing Skytram, building statue, so I'm going to guess you have writing, and Torah rating. So the cooler things there. Alright, they enjoy seeing animals, trees, statues, and themed buildings. Alright. Some guests offer a tour donation after writing Skytram. Higher tour rating, the more money you'll make in donations. Guess I haven't donated yet. Maybe you need to add more tour objects. Well, also it's been running for all 12 seconds. They're not going to donate anything. There's only a 50% chance to let you get on the right tracks. It built like a double track in the station. I think that's what glitched the fuck out. It built a double track here, but then like everything else is single tracks. So I'd like do weird shit with that. Scenery. So lots of tour objects. Okay. Open this. What was a tour object? Okay, I guess it's literally called tour objects. Scroll the list till you find it. I don't need to scroll the list, but sure. Not only tour object described, the higher zoo theme, the more tour objects you can choose from. Click the check button to continue. Click the bat cave and place it in your Skytram route. Okay, so if they see it on foot, they don't give a crap, but they like to see it, you know, while on tour. So cool. We'll put it like right here by the first station. Good work. The bat cave is screen flickering bat, so you guests enjoy seeing from the tram. Click the check button to complete the tutorial. Okay, well, let's try that tutorial again and see if I can figure out what I did wrong. I was able to fix it, but something was not working right in that scenario. I don't know what. I followed the steps it gave me, to be fair. Someone who's played this game before as well, too, and I used to be able to build these things as a kid, so I don't remember how, but I'm just saying, you know, it's not like I'm an idiot. You know, maybe I did something wrong, but that's on the tutorial for not describing how to do things properly. Construction. Yep. Skytram station. Okay. To create a 2-station circuit, connect the first station to the second station, run a cable directly back from the second station to the first station. The vehicles will turn on inside the station, but except if I didn't want to. Well, I mean, I didn't have 2 stations anyways, but let's just build normal these things, I guess. Good job. I guess maybe I didn't like link something up correctly with the poles or something, but I don't know. You can't tell which way it's going to. You know what I mean? You can't tell which way it's going to build until you've already built it, so. Like right here, is that going to... I can't signify which way I want it to go. I can only put it on the right. Okay, cool. I don't want to build on that. Moving counterclockwise around the zoo. Yep. We're not even connecting the thing, so... So we've already screwed up this tutorial. Let's try it again. So I'm just trying to figure out how you're supposed to make this like work the way they want it to work. They've just broken these tutorials. Like, how does get through playtesting? Like, I can't be the only person that's had an issue with this. Okay. Click the Skytram pole, then click the Skytram station. Great, you've attached the cable to the Skytram station. Now you need to place poles around the zoo. Click the checkpoint to continue. And the next, but... See, this time it's like, where's it attaching from? It's like attached from the ground. Okay, it's on the left this time. Last time it connected to the right. Do I need to like rotate these things around or something? Doesn't really make much of a difference. But we'll build this again. So I just want to find out why this does not work. Like, I was able to pass the scenario, I mean, albeit in the wrong manner, but I'll find out what's actually wrong with this game. So you click onto here. Yeah, so if you do it the right way, you make a complete circuit. And the game doesn't realize it. So the game wants the circuit on the others. Okay. The game wants it apparently on like the inside one, because we have... You can't like bulldoze these or anything. I mean, you try to click on it, it's like, no, don't even try to sell it. How dare you, that's illegal. Okay, so let's... The game's fighting me from just getting back to this menu to back out. So, let's try rotating the whole thing 180. Skytrams. So I'm just trying to figure out what the intended way of the scenario is supposed to be. Because there's no way that I should be able to just do it wrong this many times. So let's reread everything in case I did something stupid. Kit construction, yes. Transportation, yes. Okay, place it there. Place it between the 4 flower beds on the map. We did that, but we're going to rotate this 180 degrees. Let's see if that fixes it. It's really stupid if that's a thing that has to happen. But it's in between the flower beds. This is where it said to put it. know, there's your one path, but connect cable to your strand pole. Alright, click the SkyTram station. You have connected a cable to it. Now you need to place poles around the zoo. Click the checkbox to continue. Click on the next one, which should say the first one. So I think they just broke this tutorial for some weird reason. Yeah, see, this time it's on the right side, but it's like also on the left. What the hell did this thing just do? It built like a... Okay, no, it's fine. It's on the right. Okay, I think it's just because I had something highlighted. So, if I go counterclockwise, the way I'm going, this is counterclockwise. I'm not hallucinating. Clock's going backwards. This is how counterclockwise works. Yep, terrific. And you see our snowpots, and after you place last pole, click on the diagram station to connect the cable and complete the circuit. Yes. That's what we were supposed to be doing. But it doesn't work properly. Like, the real answer is just build extra paths, circuits, and build like a broken circuit. So it's gonna connect properly this time. See, it connects. Like, this is where it's supposed to go. You've done everything the scenario wants you to do, but the game doesn't acknowledge that for some fucking reason. So we have a complete circuit. It's happy. SkyTram circuit is now complete. The game doesn't realize that is for some reason. This scenario is just broken. So you have to like build like I guess like a whole second loop. Like, I want to look this up on like online real fast. See if other people have this problem. Because I can't be the only one that's ever had this be broken like this. Like, this can't be just a me issue. Come on, connect to this. I'm not allowed to connect to this now. Okay, apparently I am, even though it's red. So, ignore paths being, like, things being red. Because it still works, whether it's green or red. So they want you to make a double circuit. Which would have been fun if they just told you to do that, but they don't. Congratulations. There we go, we've built two. Circuit A information, Circuit B information. Like, it wanted Circuit A and Circuit B, I guess. Yeah, I just want to look up online, like, if this is broken for everyone else in the world. Because I had a problem earlier with one of them where I thought it was broken because it told you to click on the little up arrow, but they meant this up arrow. Not the up arrow you were just messing with like a second ago. Because it closes on you. But that was a me issue. You can just put this in the wrong place because I don't give a shit. Okay, so let's look up like SkyTram scenario broken in a second here. What's that exactly called? SkyTrams. Okay, open up our browser. SkyTrams tutorial broken. Okay, I need to type in Tycoon. People having glitches with things, can't get through tutorial. There's not much online. I like this one result here online. The in-game tutorials are very well done, very informative. No, they're not. Like, I have had to, okay, here's the second result of it. I might find like 2 results online of people having problems. Oh, this is even the right one. This is for like the Xbox Zoo Tycoon. Just Google results here. Tried to throw it in for me, but here we go. Sky trams, can't fish endangered species tutorial. Let's see. Oh no, this person has a different problem with that elevated path thing that I was having a problem with. Where you click on the wrong arrow. So nobody on the internet was having this issue, but me. That's great. One person on the internet had the issue I had earlier with clicking the wrong thing, but I mean, I guess people don't really play this game that much anymore, but still, you think there'd be something online. Oh well. Like, we were able to find a solution to it, but it's not what the game said to do. It's a little disappointing. But we'll learn about Jeeps. Welcome! In this tutorial, you'll learn how to place Jeep, register trademark, vehicle stations and roads, and how to ride around the vehicles in the first-person mode. We already hit the check mark to continue. The zoo has a Jeep register trademark vehicle circuit that's almost built, but we need to set a few touches. Construction. We'll see if this one works. Transport tab. Jeep vehicle station. Place the Jeep vehicle station between 4 fire buds. Okay. Rotate so they can enter. Place the building. Great. Now you learn to place road. Switch the check button to continue. There's a very stacked wind sound effect playing in this game. Click on the road. Okay. See, also I don't have to worry about the track not being complete on both sides because this is like a road. And you can like, I think you can like flip it clockwise, counterclockwise from a station, but there's not like two different like lines at the same time. It isn't like a subway where you can kind of have like side by side things. It's just one single track like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Click on the empty space between the 2 flower bed stations beside the Jeep vehicle station and direct. Is it sometimes blue, sometimes it's not. I can like make this be blue or not blue. But I assume we want blue. Drag the cursor towards the camel exhibit, then click to next row. So don't worry about the fence in the way. I wasn't worried about it whatsoever. And you notice a gate was automatically built. Now you can lead the road. Your Jeep registered trademark. Keeper Earls can't reach the ungulate poop. Well, good for you, Earls. At least you're not keep trainer Yee that can't be trained. Now you complete your vehicle station. Click on the station so you can buy Jeep vehicles and guests can ride your tour. You may need to right-click to click the road icon. No, I don't need to. You need to build 5 Jeep vehicles, so click the buy selected vehicle button 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I not hit 5? Okay, apparently I clicked 5 times, but apparently 4 of them went through at the very least. That's totally fair game. I mean, it's not fair, but I didn't listen to the amount of sounds it made. So, it's entirely, like, possible that I mean, I clicked 5 times, I know that, but I'm saying only 4 might have gotten bought. Build a Jeep vehicle. It moves around Toro. Yep. They honk at animals that get in the way. Let's let the road cross pedestrian path. Jeeps automatically slow down to let pedestrians get through. Or they can just phase through it like this. To build a crossing gate, click the construction button. Now place the crossing gate. Does this like have like bend to match? Yeah, okay, bend to match tracks, and you can't place them anywhere else but here. So if a vehicle's coming, it'll tell people fuck off like a train station. Okay, cool. Sadly, you can't do that to the animals though. The animals will just stand in the way instead. Is there any other paths with that? No, I don't think so. But you can do elevated paths with them. We could put one here, I guess, but. Oh, so this is dirty. Oh no, can you charge? No, it's just donations. Okay, there's no, you can't charge for the ride. So say, otherwise you could trap people here and say, oh, it's $50 to come back. Oh, you don't have $50 on you? Build an ATM here. Go get $50 or else you're stuck here forever. Right, what is Keeper? Why can't Keeper Earless reach that? Oh, because there's no, like, fucking... I mean, there is a gate, but you'd have to... Yeah, there's no way you can reach that. That's valid. Okay. Good old tutorials, though. You think they just, like... think that would happen? That these animals would poop. You ride ski, trams, and jeep vehicles. Vehicle, enter zoo guest mode. You're in it. Walk up to its jeep vehicle and press spacebar to board it. Hold X to board enemy warthog. I'm like caught on. I'm caught on the fucking thing there. Whee! When you're ready to continue, click the check button. Nope, we're gonna ride this. But I'm glad at least one person on the internet did the same mistake I did with the wrong up arrow. Oh my god, these people really love this ride. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. Keeper Earls can't reach it. Keeper Earls just can't do it. Sorry your life sucks, Keeper Earls, but I'm not helping you. Change seats, press the number on the thing. Okay, for example, 2. 1, 2. You can sit through 1 through 4. While in the Jeep Commander, you can sit through 1 through 7. That I completely didn't realize. Crap block. We'll pokey catch that. Why not? Yippee! Yippee! Oh, I was like inside someone's eyeballs for a half second. They're having a time of their lives. Okay. While riding inside the Jeep, you can press C to enter camera mode. Press spacebar to take a picture. Okay. Yeah, these children are gonna haunt my fucking dreams. Whoa. Yeah, that person just glitched out for a half second. Great shot. You can also take pictures of riding sky trams. Okay. Click on overhead to restore your view. Good. You leave forever. I don't have to hear you more. Hi, new kid. Hopefully you're less annoying. Click the overhead button to get the hell out of there. See what sort of rewards your zoo is reaping. Click the zoo stats button. Click the awards. No, nothing. Yeah, we could have... Awards panel shows awards that you've won. Awards you can win in the future. Prerequisites and your progress towards winning awards that require multiple things, such as 100 zoo visitors. Click the check button to continue. Awards panel also can show reward objects that you can earn. Some reward objects can only be used in that current game, but persistent ones will unlock reward items that you can play in every game. Click on persistent awards. Yeah, none of these I've gotten. Try to collect all different awards and reward objects to become the ultimate zoo tycoon. Click the check button to continue. Well, congratulations. I hope you didn't want to read those things. You're now able to use 20 new animals, 20 new challenges, 3 new campaigns, and dozens of new objects. Get me out of there, Scotty. And now, we can learn more about Jeeps. Because if you didn't have endangered species, but you had African adventure tutorial, or vice versa, there's Jeeps in both. Hi, I forgot everything I just learned about Jeeps, game. Teach me more. Tell me more. You'll have to come again. In faith. I do not love thee with thine eyes. Oh man, is this the exact same map? This is the exact same map, basically. I think the path looks a little different, maybe, or just lighting, but... I mean, at least this tutorial works, so I can breeze right through it. Speedrun strats. Oh yeah, I think this was like a camel exhibit originally, so the exhibits are different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crossing gate. Come back, I need to ride you. Boom. There we go, camera button. I'll take a picture in a minute. I'll just take a picture of just that. Why not? That should be all the tutorials in a second. Boop. We'll click on the zoo's front gate. We'll mix this up a little bit differently. We'll take the alternate strat. The safe strat. And that should be every Zoo Tycoon tutorial. Play campaign game. Yep. Tutorials. Complete. 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 Yeah, we have Africa, that. I mean, Mania, transfer digs. We also have, there's like a dinosaur digs or something, like miniature, like expansion pack 2 or something. Let me just load up a freeform real fast. But apparently I didn't have any tutorials built in. It's not something I recognized either from when I was a kid. Like, it looked new to me when I downloaded all this stuff from Amazon. Like the Ultimate Animal Collection. Yeah. The Dino Danger Pack, I think it was. Or was it Extinct Animals? One of these. That's the bone. So what's Dino Danger Pack? Is the skeleton. Yeah, Dino Danger Pack was like that pack I never had before. But I guess it's just part of Extinct Animals? I don't know. Oh. I feel like there should be more paths than this. Extinct Animals. Download content. What download content do I have? Like this, like whatever theme here. I don't know what theme this is supposed to be. Extinct theme? No, Tundra theme. Okay, what's just this extinct theme? Extinct gift cart. That's the only object we have for you. Extinct theme is broken on this menu. Awesome. Downloaded content would be, I mean, there's some other random stuff in here too. Okay. Yeah, so African invention, endangered species, tank building. What? Yeah, marine mania. Yeah, no shit. But how do I build like the thing like between two different tanks if I fucked it up? I want to practice that real quick. That was something I had asked earlier during one of the tutorials, and the game's like, oh, it actually gives you this option. I'm like, yeah, but what happens if I don't? Tank. Okay, so here we go. So we have a tank wall. Make it nice and happy. Boom. What the fuck just happened? I think I might have clicked wrong. Okay. Tank. Boom. I don't care about fucking donation box. I just want to try something here. Boom. You go there. Then we build a third one. And it's kind of shaped like this. Boom. Now if we made one of them a show tank, like so, it's like, hey, you can build portals. But how do I build a portal if I fucked up? Place a tank portal. Yeah, how do I do that if I fucked up? Is there a portal button? Tank portal. Okay, no, it's right there in the menu of the fucking tank fences. Where I said it should be. Okay. So, we're fine. And you can just build them in random ass places too that shouldn't have them. Can I like jump through this anyways? Is there like an open portal button? Nope, okay. I was kind of hoping there would be like a button just like break open that and show a platform. Yeah, I guess I don't pay this dude, right? Sit on the platform. Get off the platform. I can't sit with the dude, okay. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up shortly, but I just wanted to see, you can't open that. Can I open the one that should be open? Well, that one should be open anyways. It connects to another tank. Okay, so in Zoo Gas mode, you can't open these tanks like up to each other, which also means there shouldn't be any danger of, I mean, there won't be a danger anyways, but sadly you can't open up this and just like fall out. So that'd be cool if you could, but I imagine there'd be no reason for this to open. Okay, you can't click and drag to just height like you could in Tycoon 1. I didn't break. I think I broke my portal. Oh, what the fuck? No, my portal's still there, but things have gotten glitched. Why am I collecting just like a single piece of tile sometimes? Yeah, why is it doing that? I don't know. But drag like that with that. If I hold shift, I can just do this one section, which makes sense. I don't know why, like, over here was, like, all buggy. Like, this should be the whole tank. Or I guess it doesn't know which tank I'm in, to be fair. Just both of them. Alright, fair play enough game. But over here it does. Even though it shouldn't... Well, it did the first time, but then not the second time. So, clicking on these tank walls is kind of bugged. Okay. Just do it with the tool. Yeah, use these tools. Because everything else may or may not be bugged. And if you try to lower it, it shouldn't lower the one that's shared. Oh, it just won't let you lower it. It just tells you, no, that's not allowed. Even though I can do it myself. So, if you try to raise or lower walls, you can have a fun time. That's basically all we've determined. That might work, it might not work. Alright, now how do I want to go look for fossils. We have this little pointless thing here. We can just... it said an accident could occur. I don't know what it just said, but why not? Actually, undo. Can I see that message again? Show with the highlight platform. Okay. I thought it said something about an accident would occur for a second. Buildings, research center. Let me look for fossils. Is there no fossil in freeform? No, okay, there are. Actually, we can hire dudes to look for fossils with me. That, I just find them in no time. Fan out and find it. Something's blocking the paleontologist. That's okay. Hope they can swim. Well, what happens if the fossil needs actually in the water? I didn't think of that. I mean, apparently it can be. Oh yeah, he did it for me. He's like, hey, look over here, I found one. Do they have scuba gear, I guess? Yeah, no, they have... These guys are doing great. I mean, to be fair, there's like an entire army of them, so they should, but... So yeah, apparently they do have scuba gear. And there can be things underwater, which is slightly annoying. But I like how they only found the ones near me. Or did it only show up if I'm in, like... No, okay, they did. They can find them. I don't have to be in that mode, but... Looking for fossils. Waiting for a job. How about you look for fossils, too? Like, some of you don't want to bother looking for fossils, but other ones of you are like... Yeah, I will. Maybe you only have so many looking for fossils at once. I don't know. Let's test that theory. Turn the main menu. We'll pick another like large zoo. Grasslands here. City zoo large. And we'll just make an absolute army of these guys. So we gotta wrap this up in a few minutes. You know, the next like 20-ish minutes. Anyways. Well, I mean it's gonna be fast in 20 minutes, but we'll just end off with a silly army. Why not? And then we'll look for somebody to raid. Actually, while we do that, I'm gonna open up my following list here. Oh! Hey, thanks for the follow, Warcraft Admirer. We're unfortunately about to end very soon, but I appreciate the follow. I'm just testing a random theory I have real quick of if only a certain amount of these guys can be looking for fossils at once. Because I put like 1 million of paleontologists out, but not all of them looked for things. So what we're going to do real fast is I'm just going to place like 1 million of these guys. And just see if they... If it's just, you know, some feel like looking or some don't, or if there's a limit to the amount of guys that can be searching. Because keep in mind, these games were made in like 2003, sure. I don't know what year exactly it was, but, you know, there was a limit on how much stuff a computer could handle before it started chugging. So they weren't expecting somebody to do what I'm just doing here right now, clicking away. But we're going to absolutely load up this map with paleontologists real fast. Because the game shouldn't lag too bad on modern hardware, I hope. But, you know, back in the day, your PC would be absolutely chugging if you tried this. But like I said, I appreciate the follow. We are getting very close to the Stream Avatar goal. Once we hit 200 followers, I'm going to go figure out how I'm going to get Stream Avatars to work while playing our Steam games. But I own Steam Avatars. I just haven't bothered with it yet. But, you know, I want to get a few more followers in so it's actually a kind of a worthwhile thing to have running. But yeah, so right now really quick is we're going to play 1 million paleontologists. I assume you're here for Zoo Tycoon, and unfortunately we are very much close to the end, but we're going to play with these guys looking for fossils really fast. So I just want to see if there's a limit to the amount of guys searching, or if they feel like searching, sometimes they don't. So this is probably got to be more than like a 2003 computer could handle. Can I get like a list of my staff? Wrong button. Number of staff. Well, 325. Okay. I mean, that's not too many then. The game should handle that fine, because you have like hundreds of guests, I suppose. So we get more paleontologists real quick then. As fast as I can click. Yeah, this is the way we finish off today's stream, apparently, is Brian being goofy. And placing a million things. But, like I said, welcome in, Warcraft Admirer. Hope you're having a great day. And you get to see the massive paleontologist migration real quick. This is just a curiosity factor. And then we're going to go right out. So, you know, sorry that you missed most of the stream. But, you know, hopefully next Tuesday I'll be able to stream. You know, it's holiday month and everything, so it's a little iffy sometimes. But, also, I'm going to do this really fast. If you want to catch up more Zoo Tycoon later on, my buddy Chinigan Doodle should be hopefully streaming it tonight in about 4 or 5 hours. So I'm going to give him a quick shout out. He's not here right now, but he's planning to hopefully stream this tonight. So if you want more Zoo Tycoon, that's something you can check out. And we're going to just see what these guys do. So some of them pull out guns, but some don't. I don't know if we've learned anything from this endeavor, because a lot of them are holding them, but not all of them. I don't think I can sort it in this list. Like, I don't think my scientific experiment was actually scientific. Sort by assignments, sort by task. Okay, here we go. Yeah, 515 of them. And only a small handful are actually searching, to be fair. Like, if we go up to here, like, probably only, like, maybe, you know, 50 of them are searching. So maybe there is a limit on how many of these guys can actually search. So we'll leave the game running for a few seconds here as these ants march. So give them a few more seconds for them to all pull out guns. See if more of them are looking now. Looking for fossils, looking for fossils, looking for fossils. Yeah, still not that many are looking for fossils. It might be a limit of how many people are allowed to hunt for fossils at the same time. But that's alright. I'm not going to place like 2,000 more and find out. But we tried scientific experiment.